How's it going, ladies and gentlemen to the tribe? How are we all doing today? Your boy Scribble is late for his fleet climb. We will talk. Your boy Scribble is tired. I finished work about 30 minutes ago. For reference, that's 7:30 in the evening UK time. Working late. It was kind of manic, so I'm pretty drained today, guys. But there we are. Stuff happens. Unstoppable, how you doing? Emmett, how you doing? Faithon, how you doing? Best, how you doing? Night Fox, how you doing? How is everybody today? Got Bo, and dang, is she awesome. Really, Fake Fitty. Good job, man. Congrats. Congratulations. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Okay, we managed to go first with our Sith Assassin, so that means we should be okay. We should be fine and dandy. Both fine and dandulous. Missed me. Had dinner. Stream is live and Infinite Wealth is on the PlayStation. It's a fine evening. 'Tis a fine day for making new friends. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. I see you, baby. Ooh. I don't know why. Why did I reinforce with this? That was a rather foolish thing of me to do, wasn't it? And then try to attack him with, a unit that that was dazed. We're playing this completely correctly right now. Let's hope that we can still somehow Uno reverse this. Let's hopefully somehow Uno reverse this. Let's hit this to gain a little bit of extra TM. And right back over here. I want to be able to kill that bad Mama Jamma before he does anything disastrous. I'll call in this just to get the reinforcement benefit. Yep. We need to get rid of his Sith Assassin fighter thing. He's currently thingamabob, so let's just destroy him. Good. You lose your shuttle as well. Oh, we could heal up. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Ah, we took over his capital. We win. Alrighty. There we go. Jobs are good. Hey, Bomber, how you doing? No bullshit talking? Pre-live? Nope, straight to the action. Yeah, I mean, we're just doing stuff right now. We're doing stuff. I needed to climb fleet, so gotta get on it. How you doing, Best? Yeah, normally I do have a little bit more of a chin wag. Let's face it, there's not a heck of a lot going on. Sure, we've got Conquest, we've got TW and stuff like that. Guessing if you'll get your review, well, maybe you will. Maybe you will. Who knows? I'm not kicking them off immediately, not straight away, not just yet, but we will see. Bear with, bear with, bear with. Just noticed that my custom browser dock is not open. Where has that gone? There it is. There is the old chat. Hello, YouTube. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. Hey, Klogot. Hey, Rob. Hey, Dank. Hey, Klogot. Hey, Zimzy. Hey, Music. Hey... I'm not going to say your name. F you. Ethan and Sab and Klogot, guys. Sorry. I know I said Klogot like 3 times there, but you are that good, Klogot, that I just need to talk to you every single time. Every single time. Roster reviews will run from 9:57 until 10 p.m. Yes, they will. Nefarious, how you doing? Love the content. Oh, thanks, buddy. Any tips on farming Kairos faster? Such a bottleneck. There's no real way to massively elevate Cairo farming, right? If you're doing your... Let's be reasonable and say, let's say you're refreshing your regular energy 3 times a day. any spear energy that you have at the end of the day, once you've done your hard node farming, should go to Kyrotechs, right? So there's nodes on both light side and dark side. The light side is like 7C or something like that. Gives you shock prods. 7B gives you shock prods. So leftover regular energy goes there. I wouldn't necessarily say farm the computers unless you need them. And then the only other space really is going to be through the stores for guaranteed returns, right? So that then comes down to your guild event tokens. Now you can use your get 3 for 2 slots here. That each refresh they have got Kyrotech available. You can also use these on micro attenuators, depends on, you know, where your focus is at the minute. If you're focusing more on mods, you go for micro attenuators. If not, you go for Kyrotech. And then your Grand Arena currency, all of this should always go to Kyrotech. I always tend to prioritize the shock prods more than the computers because you need about a third more shock prods overall compared to computers. Yeah. Just generally speaking. So I try to focus more on farming these. Apart from that, it's just long haul, mate. Just long haul. You got to keep on going, buddy. Bodhi song when, Dank? What? Bodhi song? How to apply for a review? Roster reviews, it's when I start them, I'll let you guys know when I'll start taking names, and it's basically just throw your names at me. Anybody who puts their name down with their ally code, I will try to get you a roster review. It will go in order of people that put down their names, so don't do it yet. Not until I say, alright? Not until I say. Then, if you donate, you get to up your priority in the list, basically. So, all paid for reviews come first. When we get through all the paid reviews, then we go down to the next ones. We'll do a couple of hours of those. You stopped farming Kyros after hoarding 700 plus? I mean, yeah, that'll do you one new released character. All I heard was, do it now. Shut up, Fetty. Nobody asked you nothing. I already got you. Oh, we got TW. TW. Oh my god, Ansab coming in with the £2 donation. Thank you so much, Ansab. 100 Sata Light, but got Conquest Gold Crate thanks to me. Oh, thanks to me? Really, Ansab? Thank you so much for the £2 donation, man. That's so kind of you. And I'm glad you got Gold Crate, bro. Keep pushing, buddy. Keep pushing. Jedi Knight Cal Kestis needs to drop soon. I agree, Gus. Absolutely, mate. I mean, he should be coming. He should be coming any day now. I'm hoping we get some announcement. As soon as I finish this stream tonight, booyah, CG is going to come out with an announcement about what's coming up next. You know it. You know it's going to happen. In fact, let's quickly refresh IG-12 and Grogu's node. That's not IG-12 and Grogu, that's Keller and Beck. I mean, this guy needs to go farmable soon as well. Stupid Keller and Beck. Go to a Cantina farm as well. If you please. Doop. Woohoo! 70 out of 100. You've got me on your list, right? Of course, music. That layer comp in TW makes me sad we put Jabber on defense. Really thought we wouldn't see them anymore thanks to Akron. Meathead lurking in here waiting for Scribble to go offline. That is so true. You can review my roster anytime. Shara, I get the feeling you're not talking about your in-game roster. Interesting. And I wouldn't be surprised. Let's have a quick look. Have a quick look. Have a dashery. All right. Let's get some of these TW battles in, so I'm not holding up the guild. And then we'll start cracking, I think. We'll start cracking that whip. Boing, whip. Let's see. What have the requests been? Oh dear. Looks like we've already dropped the battle. That's not good. This is JMK. What am I doing? We are doing JML. get some Jedi up. Let's get some Jedi up. Jedi up. Yeah. I'm taking you and you. Oh, and you. Alright, sick. It's review day. It is Caesar. Here it is. Yeah. Caesar. Caesar. I'm putting you on the bottom of the list when it starts. I said nobody put stuff yet. Damn it. I'm not going back and reading through chat. No. It'll go when I say. Silly little sausages. The whole lot of you. Yeah, sure, we'll do that one. Let's go. Oh, that's one thing that I need to do real quick. Bear with me. I need to do real quick. There she blows. Whoa, whoa, there she blows. Hot girl. Alright. Totally understandable. Let's increase those cooldowns and yeah, let's just do a little bit of this. Oh no, you yeeted me. Yeetus de yeetus. Let's swap this over here to Jedi Knight Luke. Let's get the old stunneroo. And then let's just go start clapping cheeks. Who do I want to hurt? I'll hurt you and I'll pass this back straight over to Hermit Yoda. So that Hermit Yoda can then place Master's Training. Beautiful. How dare you? Yeah, let's call in Jedi Knight Cal. That's so sick. I mean, I should have called in Jedi Knight Cal to just finish. Snips, I'm playing this completely wrong. I'm playing this completely wrong because I'm a big dunderhead. Like, I should be taking advantage of the fact that I can attack under protection. And yet. See, I could have killed her basically already. Oh, hey ho. So rude. Keep it going. Keep it going. For fuck's sake. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. We didn't even get Savior. And they're going to kill him at Yoda too. That's nice. That's very nice. Pass this over here. This is going to get butt clenching now. Increase cooldowns. Oh, please don't kill Cal as well. Holy moly. Let's quickly put this on airplane mode. I just need one more tip. There we go. Thank you. Get rid of you. Now let's go into ult. General Baguette. I know, Rob. I'm so good at this game, man. I'm so good at this game. I'm like the best player ever. Basically. Basically the best player ever. I have it on very good authority that I am. I completely messed up from, like, out of the rip I messed up. I was like, oh, okay. And then I decided to apparently just continue to mess up. Pass it back round. Good. We might still be able to salvage. You know, if the game doesn't crash in the meantime as well. And take this off airplane mode because I already feel like this is probably about as good as it's going to be. Like, we've gotten rid of Cat and what's-her-face, so we might as well lock that in. Wow, that was terrible. That was terrible. No, I can see Twitch chat as well. The live chat's just being a little bit of a douche, that's all. I can see both. Oh, thanks, Rob. Appreciate you. Played it like Jake. Yeah, I know. I played that completely wrong. I'll have to apologize, guys, but I've been incredibly stressed recently. Work has just been kicking my ass. Like I said, I was still in work less than an hour ago. So another fucking 12, 14 hour day before I've even started streaming. Great. Yeah, life happens. Hey, Revan, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué tal? Kath, you should have shut the hell up. That's what you should have done. I know exactly how to do this counter. I did it like last GAC. I just came in here with a frazzled brain, that's all. Now time for a drink? Yeah, definitely. What's on the menu? What's on the menu? We're not eating. Hey, Symmetry, how you doing? Still hate doing matches versus JMK? I really don't mind. I just literally did, like, opening moves. I did everything wrong. So that was good of me. That was good as me. Let's, we should probably clean that up, but we'll come back to it. Oh, let's clean it up now. Let's clean it up. We should be able to clean that up with gas. There's no cat in there anymore. Oh, my days. It feels laggy to me today. It feels very laggy to me today. Sure. Seafood. I'm back, boys. Congratulations. Bazinga, that ain't happening today, buddy. Right. My C just cleared the whole Jabba team except Jabba. Yeah, that's pretty standard. That's pretty standard. C's pretty damn good for that. Yeah, see, like, this is definitely lagging a little here. I'm doing moves and it's getting a little bit of a second delay. Hey, what's going on, Gorilla? How you doing today, buddy? Hey, Captain Junior. Boop, boop, boop. Let's just keep throwing stuff. Keep hitting him with things and stuff. Come on, Kenobi. Give up the ghost. Very rude. Yes, that's more like it. Yeah, please do hit the clones. I'm very happy for you to hit the clones. I'm not happy for Padme to be healing people up, though. That I never agreed to Padme healing people up. How dare she? But yes, please do ignore gas. Yeah, man. Slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey, as they say. No, ignore gas, please. No point doing anything else. Oh, don't put a heal immunity on him. That's not very kind. You're still alive? Oh no, he probably had the heal from JMK, didn't he? That's probably what happened. He had the savior mechanic kicking from JMK. I'm loving that they keep on ignoring. They keep on ignoring gas. They're attacking around gas. So he's never dropping. That's really good. That's really good. It's like, cheers. Thank you, Kenobi. I appreciate you, buddy. Do. One tap and plop. Lovely. All right. Apologies. 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 Okay, let me catch up on chat real quick. I joked about a year ago about 3v3 in Territory War, and I got so much crap for that, for even bringing it up. Yeah, we don't want 3v3 in TW, buddy. What's still not working, zombie? Huh? Apologies. Not quite with it yet, guys. Not quite with it yet. Like I said, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Alright. You want less 3v3? Me too. I still need to sign up for this GAC, actually. Still need to sign up for this GAC. Just checking. Is it all JMKs here? I guess so. All JMKs. Do I think we'll get any news today or tomorrow? I would hope so. I would hope so, but you never can tell. We're due to have some sort of announcement. It's no fun for you, JS. That's fair, dude. Alright, what are we using against this layer team? Slacker, Watt, Fost, Set, and Sith Trooper. I can hear that. I can feel this being horrendous. Alright. Slacker. We need Watt in there. Fost, Set, and Sith Trooper. Turn down for what? Alright. Armor pen is the focus, but dark side stacking offense would be nice. I mean, that's got some stacking offense. I don't have a lot of armor pen. It's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. Clones Unleashed are too Territory War competitive, so give them free win. Oh, you're facing off against Clones Unleashed, Owie. That sucks. I do like 3v3, but in Territory Wars, I don't see it for the officers in particular. Yeah, no thanks. No thank you. Alright, so we put tank tech on Slacker, we stun Drogon, get to ult. Alright. Let's watch this go down the pooper. Down the pooper because I'm such a professional player. I'm so good at this game. Just double check. It did say tank tech, didn't it? Tank tech. Yeah. Sorry guys, work email. I can't stun Drogon just yet, because, you know, too fast and speedy. Right, I'll finish this battle and then I'll get to something shortly. I need to check something for work, guys. Sorry. Build to ult. Let's just keep building ult. Rude. Yay. Ouchies. Okay, we can at least stun Drogon now. Well, that worked well. That worked very well. It might not be an 8, Dave. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, today's definitely not my day. Hang on, I need to check work email real quick. Okay, it's fine. Oh, no. Load the email. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, that went swimmingly. Jabba makes the bounty hunter feat in Conquest so much easier? Yeah, it does. Jabba makes most things easier, to be fair. Leia doesn't give a damn. She does not. It was a slacker moment. Yeah. Definitely a slacker moment. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, Zombie. Not sure what you're referring to. If you have all the Zetas on the heroes, will you win that way? That way? That way of what? What was I doing here? I was going to... Oh, the Slacker event. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. Cool. He's stuck on tier 1. Ruh-roh. Modding, most likely. I can't remember the team I used. I used a very specific team. And I think I did remod for all of them, but I've since deleted those mod loadouts. Alrighty. So we've had a very successful TW so far. Played 2 battles. Played 3 battles, dropped 2 of them. Nice. Hey, thank you, Chinzano. Appreciate you. Any smudgy treats today? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. Let me actually sign up for GAC. I was supposed to do a remod, but I haven't had an opportunity to do anything lately. Hey, Jared. How you doing today, buddy? Van Heiden, thank you so much for the follow there. Welcome to the tribe. All right, guys. I guess we can get cracking on roster reviews. So what I want you to do... Look at me kindly, look at me sweetly. If you were interested in a roster review, I need your ally code, and then be prepared to give me a little bit of context about your roster. Yeah? The rule is I'll take everybody who puts their name down, right? Anybody that donates gets bumped up in priority. So paid roster reviews come first, but if nobody pays, everybody just gets free roster reviews. As simple as that. Okay? Boo, boo, doo, boo, doo. All right. Hold up. Now I need to have a complete fresh thing to catch all of your rosters. Now we're not going to do this for hours and hours and hours. I'll probably do about 2 hours worth, but we'll try and get done everything that we can. Okay, guys? So I can see Emmett first, 969-435. 435-862, roster roast. Emmett. Roster roast. Typically, I'm not going to redo people that I've done recently as well. Music Rat. Okay, yeah, sure thing, buddy. 947-459-853. That's Music Ratgeber. Then we've got Klogot 842-172-553. That is Klogot. Then we've got Unstoppable 668-629-147. Unstoppable. Then we've got Ace of Spades. I like the way that's spelled. 736-978-567. I need a means of capturing this a little bit easier. Ace of Spades 7. Then we've got Michael Neal 775-229-298. And that is Michael Neal. Then we've got Melkisel 985-291-646. Melkisel. And we've got Tom 457-864-465. This is ground control to Major Tom. You're stepping through the door. Just having a look, seeing if there's any more. I can see Magic Chant. Or Magic Hand TV. 574-241-841. This is Magic Hand TV. Do re-reviews count, or wait a month? Like I said, I'm not going to re-review someone's roster that I've done recently, if it even clicks with me, because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time for you. Like, if I've only been doing these a couple of weeks now, and re-reviewing someone and their roster within a week of already reviewing it, it is a waste of my time, a waste of your time, and a waste of time for the viewers. So I'm not engaging in that sort of behavior. 671-991-211. And that's Caesar. Caesar Rip. All right, we got Sith Gorilla 788-234-344. But I'm going to have a think, and I'm going to implement something that's going to make this a little bit easier, so that I'll be able to sort of register and track everybody that's having roster reviews. So I'll have a big list, essentially, you know? Now we've got Barry over here, 389-414-785. That is Barry. All right, everybody stop putting in additional... no more additional roster reviews now, guys, because we're already filling up. We are already filling up. 392-387-642, and this is Symmetry. Symétrie. Très bien, Symétrie. 198-277-436, and that is Hazel Plagius. And then Owie's coming in. 562, that would be an interesting one to have a look at. And we got Livid. Livid over here, 424-177-551. That's Livid. And then Senest, 561-536-764. Senest. All right, that's where I'm going to stop it for now, guys, because I already have way too many rosters to go through. So, Emmett, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. You're wanting to have your roster review this minute. Okay, so Emmett is looking to jump the queue right now. But Emmett, you're already at the top of the queue, but okay, that's fine. I will take it. Thank you so much, Emmett. Oh my God. You can see messages with dashes if you have chat on all messages instead of top messages. Beg your pardon? Guess that's why that I got skipped. Too many dashes. Kratos. Yeah, I didn't see one from you, Kratos. Let me just go back and have a look. Yeah, I don't see one from you, Kratos. Hey, me Messi, thank you so much for the follow. Revan, your one got skipped? I'm having a look through. I have Emmett as the very first one, then it went Music, Klogot, Unstoppable, Ace of Spades, Michael, Melxiel, Tom, oh, I'm Omaralit. Sorry, I missed Omaralit. Apologies. 661-458-648. Omarolit. Just check it. Yeah, we got Magic Hand. Got Caesar Rip. Got Sith Gorilla. Got Berry. Got Symmetry. Owie, yeah. Livid. Senest. How interesting. I'm not on top chat. I'm on literally all chat. Hold on. I don't know which chat you're referring to there, Evan. Like, hang on. Let me jump out into YouTube's chat, because I'm using a third-party thing that captures all my chat. Oh, I see what you mean. Live chat. Yep. All right. Okay, I didn't realize that. Hey, Ramon. How you doing today, buddy? I don't know how... I can see your message now, Revan. I can see your message now. Changing it over to live chat. I just need to double check where you were in the list. Hold up. Sorry, guys. We will get to it. Ah, okay. There you are. Revan was after Livid. Okay, gotcha. You were after Livid. I found you, buddy. I found you. Oh man, like this order is completely different now. All right. 1 sec. And hey, Jared, how you doing, buddy? Oh. Filters it all out. Yeah, there is that. Oh, we've had Joe Cross jump in as well. Thank you for the $2 donation there, Joe. You'll be second in line. We've got Emmett first with a roster roast. But we will get you, buddy. That is Joe Cross. Thank you so much for the $2 there, buddy. £2, sorry. Hey, Dr. J. I can see you testing. All right. All right. Apologies. Apologies for that, everybody. Right. Awesome t-shirt. Thank you, Unstoppable. I am the employee of the month. Although potentially not. Right now. I think we'll get a beer. So, Emmett, you wanted a roster roast, right? You wanted a roster roast. So, let's get this thing started. We're going to open up Emmett's account. Then we are going to grab a beer. And we're going to settle in. We're going to settle in for just a couple of kicks and giggles. All right, so Emmett is 969-435-862. That was a bit of a delayed response there. Thank you, YouTube, for telling me about that super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat there. This is definitely Emmett's account. Let's grab a beer and we'll get going. Battalion Alphas. All right. So, Battalion Alphas. Now, if I'm correct, that's the same guild as, like, Wolfie. You're in the same guild as Wolfie. I think. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies there, Wolfie. He is a Fort Mort disciple. A disciple of the Mort. All right. Well, let's see how bad your roster is. 10.3 million galactic power. I mean, I know what I'm going to say first and foremost, right out the gate, is you don't even have Layer's ult. For shame on you. You've also got an R9 CLS. Now, I love CLS, but he does not need to be R9. Have a word with yourself, Emmett, all right? Have a word with yourself and then tell everybody what you did wrong. And I'm also going to check your mods on him. Okay, fine. Bit of tenacity, bit of offense. Crit damage, I hope. Crit damage, yeah, fine. What's the speed on this offense set on your CLS? Yeah, it's okay. It's all right, mate. He's so muscular. You can't see CLS's muscles underneath this getup. You know what I mean? It's not like he's got the sleeves with the guns, bro. We don't know. But he probably just uses the Force anyway. It's basically cheating, right? Force muscle growth. That's got to be one of the Force powers. All right, so we've clearly established that you're terrible at this game because you've got a Relic 9 Leia and she doesn't even have ultimate. You're also slacking on your Rey Jabber and Slacker because they're only Relic 8. Try harder. We're going to jump to the bottom of your roster after we make fun of the fact that your third sister is not Relic 9. Hold up. Who is that? Ubaj just donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Thank you so much there, Ubaj. I will add you to the list if that's what you are looking to do. If that is what you are looking to do. Let me just jump over here real quick. A terrible scrub. Not to jump the queue, appreciate the content. Oh, holy, wait, what? Hold up. I thought that was $5. That's $50. Holy moly. Did you just seriously drop $50? That is incredible, dude. Thank you so much. Could we get a W in the chat for terrible scrub? For not being a terrible scrub? That's incredible. Yeah, no, that wasn't. That, like, holy moly. Tell me you didn't accidentally put a 0 on that, buddy. Because, yeah, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous. Thank you so much, man. And you're not interested in a review, no? I mean, holy moly. Thank you. I've had such a hard day. That was so kind of you. Jeez. Yachid. Cheers, my friend. Wow. All right. So before... nice to see you on. Hey, Gimme baby. Oh, thanks, Shara. That's very kind of you to say. Yeah, so you've got a Relic 9 CLS, but your Reva is languishing in an R8. And I know that she doesn't gain the proper benefits from being an R9 tank, but that's not the point. It's the principle of the matter. Reva deserves better. Taking a look at the bottom of your roster, you've got absolutely nothing in Stana Staros, which means you don't have Afro, which means you're a big scrub. You know what I mean? We'd do push-ups for every $1 he donated. Oh, God. Come on now. Nah, that's too many. I mean, yeah, it is totally too many. I'll catch a review next stream. Don't want to overload the queue. Oh, well, thank you so much, man. Yeah, let me... I'll write your name down and it'll be... It's every Tuesdays we do them, buddy. Ubaj. Get your name down. We'll prioritize your roster review next stream, dude. Thank you, man. Like the button for the algorithm. Exactly, guys. Exactly. So, Stana Staros, BT1, 000. You clearly don't have Afro, which means you're an absolute scrub lord. And not in the good way. Just saying. Also, Admiral Trench is well and truly on the bench, even though we all know he's getting a capital ship this year. So... sort it out, mate. I know you got him at 7 stars. Cup is neither level 50 nor is he level 69. You've clearly failed at life, the universe, and everything. I don't know why you've got a Zeta on Paz. Yes, I know why you've got a Zeta on Paz because of Proving Grounds Conquest. I don't know why you've got some gear on him and some gear over here and none of the stars. Failure. Zori Bliss. You've got Rey. You've got Zori Bliss, but she's at 4 star and gear 9. Have a word with yourself. I can barely do 100. Barely do 100. What now? Trench 7 star level 1 says a lot. I know, right? Hey, what's going on, Ryrock? I've already known you're here, actually. Yeah, so Zori Bliss, big no-no. Tusken Warrior, I'll allow it because it looks a lot like mine. You bet an R9 on the next capital ship being the Resolute. The Resolute. The Resolute. Is that the Galactic Republic one? Yes, it is the Galactic Republic one. I mean, it could. It's as good a guess as any. I'm pretty certain that's the one that Gerbil was suggesting it was as well. Yeah, Livid, he asked for a roster roast. Okay, so let's be clear going forward. This is a roster roast. Do not take it seriously. Do not take it seriously. This is all in jest. Emmett knows. Emmett knows. He knows what he's asking for. Your Gar Saxon is not Relic 9. Like, what are you even doing with your life? Emmett, come on. Is Anakin's Venator. So maybe a gas as the commander? Maybe could happen. Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum as well. Why are you doing my dirty? Why are you doing my dirty laundry? Why are you doing my girl dirty over here? Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum is absolutely phenomenal at this point of the game, and you have got her languishing at gear 7? God, Emmett. God. Not only that, but I can see Sabine Wren over here has got no investment. Does that mean the rest of your Phoenix are also languishing? Oh my days. So you've got Profundity, you've got Leia, but you just couldn't do the Phoenix? You just couldn't do the Ezra over there at gear 8 rocking a Zeta. Jeez. God damn. God damn. I mean, theoretically speaking, the next capital ship should really be a dark side one, right? A light side one. Sorry. So it could absolutely happen. Could absolutely happen. So Omega is trash, so you get a gold star for having Omega over here. Perhaps she's a hair overgeared, but you never know. Wait, what? What the hell? Holy... Bud stole someone's credit card. Has Karth created an alt account or something and is just going crazy? Oh my god, thank you so much. That is crazy. Dude, thank you. What the hell? I love how YouTube is taking... my alerts are taking about a year and a day for him to scream in my ears about this, but oh my days. Don't worry, my mom won't. Well, my mom's going to know because I'm going to phone her up after this stream and tell her. I'm going to phone her up and tell her. I'll be like, Mom, you won't guess what happened on stream today. Thank you so much, man. $100. That is insane, dude. Thank you so much, man. That is incredible. God damn. YouTube is as slow as the average person on a Monday morning. I think we'll have to drink to that again. Thank you so much, man. That is incredible. God damn, that is crazy. Well, I'm feeling a little bit better about life in general now, so thank you. That'll buy a lot of beer. I mean, that will just about deal with Smudgy's dreamy addiction, I think. At least for another 2 weeks. Clone Wars Chewie is there. I'm not going to talk more about your Phoenix, Emmett, because we've already had a word about your Phoenix and how terrible they are. What the deuce, Emmett? You're over there with your Relicate Ray, and your Ben is like gear 8. Do you not like having good stuff? Do you not like having good stuff? Yeah, thank you so much, Scrub, man. That was so kind of you, dude. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Tumblo? How you doing today, buddy? Emmett, you're going to have to explain this one to me, bro. Why, like, do you not like Conquest characters? Is that it? It's Boba Fett, Sion of Django, Ben Solo, and Captain Trench, Commander Trench, Admiral Trench, Trenchapoo, Trench on the bench. You like Conquest characters. They don't need it. Meh. Do you actually enjoy pain? So it's true. Androids do experience fear. It's probably the Cairo Crunch. Could be Darkrai. How you doing, bud? God damn it. God damn it. Yeah. So you just really hate Conquest units. Is that right, Emmett? Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. You hate Conquest units. But don't worry, because you got Magma Trooper at gear 12. All is forgiven. You've got Saw Gerrera at gear 12. So are you working towards Jedi Knight Cal, or do you have him? Let's have a look. You're waiting for Jedi Knight Cal. You're waiting for Jedi Knight Cal. Yeah, you're totally waiting for Jedi Knight Cal. Alright, you're ready for Jedi Knight Cal, so I guess the big roast there would be, why don't you have Jedi Knight Cal already? Try harder. Just saying. Just saying. Sweaty Ben needs more love? Yes, he does. I mean, like, let's be honest. Sweaty Ben has got the sweats. They weren't kind to him in this particular model. They're like, yeah, let's give him a big old sweat patch coming down his chest. Let's give him a black eye from where he's been punched in the face and a hole in his shirt from where he got stabbed earlier by the love of his life. Oh, he's also got sweat on the back there as well. Yeah. He looks like I tell you what he looks like. He looks like he's had Neo's clothes from the end of The Matrix 1 after he's had a fight with Agent Smith. And he's just kind of all cut up and bruised and wrecked a little bit. But the clothes are too big for him because he can't fill Neo's boots. Start working for CG, climb the corporate ladder, and then release the event. Yes, Ben Sweatlow. What do you mean? Hold up, Malicos? Wait, what? Emmett, what are you doing? Emmett, do you not like good things? You just don't like good things, do you? You don't like good things. Ben Solo, Trench, Boba Fett sign of Django, Taron Malicos, all over there scrounging around for some scraps of gear. They're like, please, sir, could I just have one more Carbanti? And you're like, no, slave! Slap him about the face and tell him to go cry in a corner. Think about what you've done. It's a war crime. So far, I'm giving this roster a solid 6.5 out of 12. All right. It doesn't deserve much more than that. So far. We've had a look at... Oh, Jesus, look at this. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. If something jumps out at me right now that I see in your roster that should not be where it is right now, I'm hoping I don't see something like Ugnaught at Relic 8. But you just never know. I mean, yeah, a decent army's coming out here, but Savage needs some more loving. You can't just leave him at R3. Droidica with the army at R4, I guess I'll let it slide. Okay, you know, I think I'm not seeing anything too crazy now, unless I've missed something garish. I mean, Mace Windu with the Omni and the Triple Zeta, but only Relic 3 as a choice. Your Revan has also only got 3 Relic levels. Please sort by speed. Oof, no Lord Vader. Oh, he's got Lord Vader. Are they? Wait a minute. He doesn't have Lord Vader. I thought I saw all the GLs. You suck. Emmett. Licklesack. You suck. No Lord Vader. Sort by speed. Alright. I'm not going to check out his GLs when we sort by speed. Echo is his fastest. Now, if this Echo is not like 370... If this Echo is not like 370... then I think we just need to yeet Emmett out. Actually, Wolf is in the chat. Wolf, you're going to have to chuck him out the guild, dude. I'm sorry. If it's not at least 370 on this Echo. You coming? Here it comes, guys. Here it comes. You ready? Oh, I'm sorry, Emmett. You're guildless. You're guildless. You're guildless. I'm sorry. 367? Sorry, buddy. Truth be told, the 367 Echo is not exactly slow, but you know, I was being mean. We'll take a look at your fleets very quickly. I mean, I'd almost say if it wasn't for the fact that you need Raditz at 5-star to get Rey, it's 169 plus 169. Nice, I'll allow it. I mean, you do make the rules, Wolfie. That's true. And I respect your opinion. So if the fact that the Raditz wasn't required at 5-star to unlock Rey, I would say this is overinvested. Like, yeah, just don't unlock it. Don't unlock it. I actually think I feel worse having unlocked the Raditz. Hey JP, how you doing? Thank you so much for the kind words. The rest of it is fine. I mean, you got 5-star on the comeuppance. That's okay, I guess. Yeah. Okay, definitely. After seeing the monstrosity of your roster and realizing that you don't have Lord Vader as well, I'm going to have to bump you down from 6.5 out of 12 to 6 out of 12. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Lord Nate Dog coming in with a £2 donation. Thank you so much, buddy. Are you looking to get in? I mean, I'm pretty certain I gave you a Rust review last week, didn't I? But thank you, buddy. Ah, it's a different account. It's a different account. I got you. I got you. Okay, cool. Yep, we'll add you in. We'll add you in. You've got one person ahead of you at the moment. You got one person ahead of you. All right, cool. So, Joe Cross. Joe, are you still in the chat, buddy? Not 6.9 out of 12? God, no. You're R9 Barris. Actually, I kind of fuck with R9 Barris. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie, I like R9 Barris. I wish I had an R9 Barris. How can one get a roster review? So, roster reviews are currently closed off, JP. So, there are two ways. On Tuesdays, I do my roster reviews. Essentially, everybody puts their name in. Everybody puts their ally code down. And I'll get through as many as I can. I'll still give people the time. I like to think that I don't just like rush through roster reviews. I like to give a thorough review. Anybody that pays to donate to have a roster review jumps up to the top of the list, essentially behind everybody else that's paid to donate. But you don't have to. Essentially, right now we've got 2 more people that have paid for roster reviews, so they'll get up in front, essentially. Joe is here. Okay, we're going to move on to Joe's roster. There are worse R9s than Barris Toffee. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right, so Joe. Next up on the list, 597-398-549. Let's check you out, buddy. Let's check you out. Joe Cross, I think we've got the right account over here. So, Joe, can you give me a little bit of context? Oh, sorry. 1.5-year-old account, just making a start on Profundity. All right, good stuff. 1.5-year account, and you've got 6.5 million GP. Well, hello there. I think we're going to see a little bit of light speed bundle action. You've got Leia. All right. All right. You hate her as a character, but wouldn't mind an R9 Barris in game. Hey, she's great in the game. Holy moly. Joe, this is a 1.5-year-old account. 1.5-year-old account. 6.5 million GP with 4 GLs. All right. May 2022. I'll say I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Now, guys, come on now. There's absolutely nothing wrong with people wailing on this game. In fact, people wailing on this game keeps the game around, so it's good business. It's good business. So first of all, incredibly impressive. 1.5 years, and you've like anybody can wail on a game, right, guys? Anybody can wail on a game. However, if you are going to wail, at least do something like this, right? I mean, come on. Got the latest GL. Got 3 other GLs, one of which is absolutely phenomenal for overall roster development. If you like, this is whaling done right, essentially. So good business. Good business. I'm just gonna no, I'm not checking your data crons. Just check out the ships real quick. So obviously we're going to see things like this just because of the nature of how old the account is. 5 stars over here, 4 stars on the finalizer. So you're working towards Slacker as well. You've clearly got the Lightspeed bundles for Slacker. Good business. 100% free to play. Yeah. He was free. He's free to play since the last time he spent, at the very least. So endurance is done. Got the Chimera, got the Executor maxed out. Love to see it. This is great. This is great. Real strong. All right. So before we go any further, then Joe, you say you're working on Profundity, right? Hang on, I need to scroll back up and see your message. Just making a start on Profundity. So what would you like from me? Do you want some advice on where to develop after Profundity? Clocot. Ben Solo, 7 stars. Yep. Pairing well with the Rey. Okay, cool. So let's first and foremost just take a quick look, see what the position your rebels are at. Okay, so it is very much early days for you pushing into the Profundity. I think, personally, where your roster's at, Profundity is a really good shout. It's better, in my opinion, for you to push for Profundity than something like Leviathan. Okay, and that's just because where your roster is right now, you've got 4 GLs. Yeah, you've got some of the more powerful GLs. You're missing some of the other really good ones, but that's okay based on how long you've been playing. You've already got Executor, it's already 7 stars. So pushing for Profundity really builds out the fleet side of your game, which means it's really going to help you in stuff like GAC and Territory War. Also bleeds into benefits for territory battles, right? A little bit. Yeah. Cool. And Leviathan is a lot bigger of a farm, and I don't feel like the payoff is actually worth it for Leviathan. It's more of a late game fleet. So good stuff. Alexander Robertson, let me just grab your information there. Thank you for the £2, sorry. And we'll get you onto the list. You'll be after Nate Dogg. All right, cool. Fine. So let's take a look at the rest of your roster. You say you're thinking about pushing for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Now, I did see that you had the First Order pack. So First Order pack built. I think that does kind of influence it quite a bit because... Hello. Sorry, Mrs. Scribble came in. She's wearing a face mask. Do you want to see, guys? Do you want to see? Mrs. Scribble, do you want to show everybody your beautiful face mask? Do you want to see this as well, sweets? Well, yeah. Isn't she beautiful, guys? Isn't she beautiful? Looks nothing like Leatherface. Mrs. Scribbles is a little bit under the weather today. She's getting a bit of a cold. Bless her. Oh, poor Mrs. Scribbles. Michelle Myers.
What? Oh, yeah.
Like Michael Myers.
Myers.
It peels. It peels. Oh, hello, Milo. Milo, come here. Milo. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that.
It's the kids. Smudge.
Smudges. Hang on. What's this? Come in.
It peels.
Going to feed the smudges?
Yeah.
Yum 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 yum. Good boy, Smudgy Bear. Oh, he's a hungry boy. Cameron? Good boy. Oh my god. Scrub once again coming in with a $20 donation. Thank you so much, dude. God damn. Oh, Smudgy's a happy bear. Thank you so much, man. That is so incredibly generous of you, dude. The whole tribe is in the stream. They are. We're only missing... Oh, no, there she is. Indy. What's this? What's this? Come on. Careful with her. Indy is a little bit more aggressive when it comes to dreamies. Look at her holding my hand. One more. Oh, my God. Ow. Aye, don't eat my finger. Naughty little girl. Let go. Ow! Ow, stop biting me. Oh, man, Scrub, that is so kind of you, dude. Thank you so much, man. I can't believe, like, goddamn, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Indy, what have you got on your whiskers? Silly little kitten. Alright, let's put that back on. No more, Indy. You're only a little girl. You can't have more dreamies. She said, attack the fingers. Yeah, she does. She bites them. Look at this. Look. She's like, there's no dreamies there, Dad. Oh, it's cute, Indy. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Don't eat my finger. I don't know. So apologies there for the slight delay and interruption. Thank you, my lovely. We will get back to this roster review real quick.
Come on, Milo.
What about the cat attack on the fingers? Klogot. Oh my days. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. More people are donating for additional reviews. Bear with me. Let me get these rolling. So we've got Jacob Baldwin. I do apologize, Joe. I will get back to your roster review quickly. We're not done. So that's Jacob. Thank you so much for the £5 there, Jacob. Appreciate you, bro. That looks like my cat Shadow. Oh, Jared. Just gonna have yeah, exactly, Lee. After a while, I will not have any fingers left. So Nate Dogg with a different account again. Wow. How many accounts do you run, Nate? Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much for the $10. 692329. Rohan Solo. Another meatbag doing a trivia to win roster review. Favorite Sorga YouTuber? Oh, thank you, dude. All right, cool. Okay, so let's get back to it over here. Money talks indeed. So, to go back to it, Joe. Absolutely, I think once you're done with Profundity, you could absolutely push into Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. All you're really going to have to do is push to get that finalizer up, right? Let's actually quickly check on your Vet Han. Yeah, your Vet Han is already done. So you're basically there. Already. Emperor Palpatine, yep. So you are literally there for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I mean, there's almost an argument to get Supreme Leader Kylo Ren first, but I think Profundity offers more to your account. It's just Supreme Leader Kylo Ren will be a very quick farm for you. Do you know what I mean? Music coming in half the day, otherwise I've fallen too much behind. All right, Music, I will put you up into the queue here. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Music, for the donation there, buddy. Really do appreciate you. How do you get Admiral Radis? He's just a hard node farm, isn't he? Admiral Radis? Admiral Radis Swugger. I'm pretty certain he's just a normal hard node farm. I might be wrong on that. I can't check right now because I'm in somebody's roster, okay? It's just... Yeah, I can't check at the minute. Why is Admiral Radis? Check your redeems, scribe. What? Oh my god, Zig. The push-ups? Okay, how about this? I will absolutely do the 50 push-ups. Just let me finish Joe's roster review first. So, yeah. Let me do this roster review first. Absolutely. Profundity into Slacker. Now, after Slacker, after Profundity, you could theoretically start pushing for things like Leviathan. I imagine you are probably quite far behind when it comes to Conquest characters and units, though. So, I mean, maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. Why am I looking at Malakos? It should be Malgus. Yeah, no Malgus. So, Leviathan is completely off the table for you. If we go to Inquisitors... Yeah, Inquisitors are off the table, so you don't have to worry about trying to go through into that Empire counters, you know, with Chimera and Scythe and all that business. Can't imagine you would have been in a position to really farm those out effectively. Hey, what's going on, 747 Music? How you doing, buddy? So, yeah, so far, Adrad into Slacker or Profundity into Slacker is a good move. What you do after that really depends. You could, like where you are right now, you could decide to push for another GL, and if that was the case, you've already got JML. Jabba is the next most high value GL that you could get to your roster. In fact, I would say he's actually worth more than Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but the problem with that is that Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is so close for you, right? He's super close. So let's just check out your Rebels real quick, thinking about that Jabba farm, all right? So you've already got an R6 Han Solo. Where are the bounty hunters at? Okay, so you've got Santi down here, and obviously if we just go Cartel in general, that's probably the easier way of looking at it. Yeah, Skiffguard Lando has had no real work done on him. You've got a couple of stars on him, so it's not too bad. Randy over here with a $4.99. Thank you so much, Randy. I will get you added to the list. I think we're probably going to have to... We're going to have to close off all roster reviews now, guys, because we've got an extra 5 or so after this. Yeah, that's Randy Watson. Add you to the list. Hang on, let me see. We're currently on Joe. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 currently paid for roster reviews, so we might have to think about closing it off. Hey, Music, thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch as well. Appreciate you. And we'll stretch it on out. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Twitch chat, keeping scribe in shape, apparently. Okay, so here's a potential option for you. After you've finished doing your Supreme Leader Kylo Ren into Profundity Farm, have a think about pushing out over into Jabba. Yes, it does mean getting a couple of shards on characters like Santi and Skiff God Lando. You've already got Bausch up there, though. Like, Bausch being up there is absolutely huge right now. And Jabba offers so much more to your roster than a standard GL. He's so very good in territory battles. He's got Smuggler's Run 2, which will do so much good for your mod roster development as a whole, that it just brings so much. And he's still highly competitive when it comes to PvP games, TWGAC, right? So have a think about that as an option for where you want to develop. I don't know what the rest of your sort of like mid-game roster is like. No such thing as gas for your account. Galactic Republic in general, let's just take a look. Yeah, so this is where it's starting to lack a little bit, which is an area that you could potentially focus on. Instead of pushing from GL to GL, you could think about building out those sort of B-tier teams. I'm talking about your Jedi Revans and your Darth Revans, and you've already got CLS, so that's kind of already done. That sort of thing. But I actually think if you are a person that's spending, that you're probably better off keeping that level of, well, it's up to you really. If you are continuing to invest in the game, spending your money, I would definitely focus more on the top end rather than the bottom end, okay? So focusing on things like Jabba after you've done Slacker, getting that Profundity done, thinking about pushing out to build up to Leviathan whilst working on the conquest characters that you've missed out on. Stuff like the Scythe and going into Inquisitorius and then getting yourself into, I don't know what guild you're in right now, but getting yourself into a guild that's doing good stuff and starting working on Reaver Shards. Guilds will often take highly competitive, lower GP whales as a long-term investment because they see you as a character, that as a player that is investing and growing rapidly and just needs to be in the right environment to take advantage of that. You're Rohan Solo. Oh, I get you. Thank you, 747. Appreciate that. You have an 8-star Bausch. Klogot. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Other characters to consider. General Kenobi as just a one-stop shop. Really solid Jedi character. Plug and play will go in any Jedi team. Also buffs out your Galactic Republic fleet. I'm curious, actually. Did you manage to get the Marauder? Okay, so you have a 7-star Marauder as well. I'm not surprised that you haven't pushed into gearing up these characters. And I don't want to necessarily recommend pushing into Bad Batch. They're an incredibly heavy Kyrotech farm, but as a quick and easy win for you, Marauder within a Galactic Republic fleet that's built out is actually incredibly competitive. So it can help deal with things like Executors and Profundities without having your own. However, that's a lot of Kyrotech for you to push into and would really feed better into when you're ready to start pushing for Lord Vader. 10-second delay on YouTube. Oh, I didn't realize. Is there really? There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. Stream settings. Yeah, I've got ultra low latency. I don't know why. I don't know why it's delayed. It shouldn't be. But it is what it is. So something to consider down the line. Personally, I would focus more towards Jabba because I think it brings so much more to your roster. YouTube just being YouTube. Could well be, my friend. Could well be. So what I'll do now is I'll just go by the bottom. YouTube really likes to stagger your internet connection to set you back. Yeah, it feels like. Yeah, I stream simultaneously Twitch and YouTube. Melxiel. All right. So it's no surprise that you've not got stuff like Keller and Beck. No surprise that you're not pushing for things like Dr. Aphra. I believe she can absolutely wait. Tarful, we've already kind of gone over Tarful. Plo Koon is useful. just for his ship alone as a reinforcement. It's a very valuable reinforcement ship, and you don't really need to take Plo Koon very high. Sort of gear 11 would be fine at 7 stars, but not a priority for you right now, I would say. Consider pushing down Jedi Knight Cal Root. Have a think about it. He will go permanently to the Journey Guide in about 6 months' time, I believe. Might be less than that, actually. Might be about 4 or 5 months. Let's just keep on looking here. What can I see? Don't think sortie is a priority right now. Night Sisters, absolutely not. You're not in the position to do that just yet. Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, again, your online Force users aren't going to be in a position. Fennec Shand, you'll have to do as part of going for Jabba. So, all of this is fine so far, truth be told. This is curious. I wonder if... were you pushing for Gar Saxon to try and make use of Gar and ISC? General Grievous is another one that is... Dank coming in with a $20 donation? When did that happen? Thank you so much, Dank. What the hell? Thank you, dude. I will absolutely get you added to the list. Love all the videos. Last Farm was exec... and Malicos speed check. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, dude. I'll add you to the list. So, that's Dank Ideals. Thank you so much for the $20, man. That's so kind. Thanks a lot. Yeah, alright, let's keep on going here. So, if you're looking to buff out the fleets a little bit more, you can consider doing stuff like Gas 501st, pushing into Gas 501st. You've already got Padme, that's half the battle done. So it will build out like your clone ships that you're going to need, pushing out and gearing up things like Grievous to help the Malevolence, just to get them into a little bit more usable position. When it comes to your roster, you are largely focused on squads, and then you've got a little bit of a tertiary benefit then in fleet. I know you do have a 7-star executor, but it's still just one fleet that's really good and up there. The rest of them are kind of falling a little bit behind, and that's okay. Hey Juan, how's it going? Let's just keep going here. I like the Omicron investment, but Qui-Gon really does need to be relics. I love the fact that you got the Zeta on the Watsan Boar. Super important, even though he doesn't have gear. I love the investment in Zori as well. Fair play to you. You've got the Padme. I'm not actually that upset that she's not geared. Not really, because your roster doesn't have the like the breadth to really support a Padme team just now. So that's okay. I can say stuff about GMY and the Triumvirate and Gideon and all this sort of business, but again, you've made some good Omicron choices. They just need that little bit of an extra push, which I understand is a very difficult position for you to be in. Your Phoenix must be in pretty good position with Captain Rex, which is nice to see. Obviously missing Zetas. Zetas are going to be a hard thing for you to come by when you whale. I like the Omi on Hera. One more relic level for her. Is that full profundity? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Alright, I think it's pretty clear which way you need to go. Oh, Imperial Troopers, did you have C? Yes, you've got C already. That's really good. Executor into C is a pretty easy farm. So, Joe, before we go and check out your mods real quick, is there anything else you want any sort of advice or guidance on? So I think your pathway is clear. Slacker and Profundity as the next priority farms. I think you could probably get Slacker much quicker than you could get Profundity, but it's up to you if you want to get Profundity first and bulk out that fleet. After those two, my recommendation is to push for Jabba. However, you can take a slight detour and try and bulk up the rest of your fleets. So getting like a Relic General Grievous, pushing into things like Gas 501st, building out those clones, gets you an extra squad, boosts up your Galactic Republic fleet as well. Please don't look at your mods, you're embarrassed. Joe, everybody gets a look at the mods, apart from roster roasts. I can imagine a year and a half, your mods are not going to be great. Like, most people don't whale heavily on mods, it's just the way it is. And it's a lot harder and less cost efficient to whale on mods. I'm sure you'd... Let's go ahead. I will respond to that in just 1 second. Let me just pop this this mod in for our good boy Joe. Let's do it. Mod score, ally code, boom. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look. So thank you, Real Fake Fitty, for the 600 biddies. God damn, you want to get in a roster review there, Fake Fitty? Can't roast my mods. Nah, exactly. Can't roast your mods. Do you know when, if he returns? Who, Genlite Cal? It's anybody's guess right now. Already got yours last week. That's fair, dude. Thank you so much for the 600 biddies, man. That's so kind of you. Wailing as mods isn't as satisfying as wailing on characters. That's absolutely true, Wolfie. All right. Let's open up the mods over here. I totally got the wrong one there. Totally did the wrong mods there. I do that every time, don't I, guys? Every single time I get the wrong mods. Emmett actually has pretty good mods. I'm actually, you know, I wouldn't roast Emmett's mods. I just seen him now. All right. So yeah, the mods, they need a little bit of loving. I'm not gonna lie, my friend. They need a little bit of loving, but I'm sure, Joe, I'm sure that you are triple refreshing your mod energy each and every day. If you haven't already, make sure you do check out a couple of videos on how best to develop your mod roster. It's not a hard process, it's just an RNG-based process. And the only way to counteract bad RNG is by throwing more stuff at it. Not necessarily money, but stuff. It's like the lottery, right? The only way you get a better odds at winning the lottery is to play the lottery more. Not necessarily, you know, every day, more like go on the same lottery event and get multiple tickets. So, is what it is, buddy. 1.65 on the hot utils. You need to pump those numbers up, boy. Those are rookie numbers. But you're working on it. You got some 25 pluses. Keep it up, buddy. No money involved? Not interested. I feel you, bro. Can we roast my Night Sisters? I'll roast you. Hey, Matthias. How you doing, bro? All right. Cool. So, Joe, I gotta say, buddy, real good work there, man. Like, you've obviously invested quite a bit of money over the last year and a half, but it's really nice to see when people actually wail on things and they wail on it correctly, and you've got a proper plan and thought out, and you're not just throwing money at random stuff, right? You're getting good characters, you're thinking about the future, about where you want to go, and you're min-maxing your roster. So good business, man. Well done, dude. All right, next up on our list is Nate Dogg. I can't remember which roster this is. Nate, this is one of the rosters that you recommended or have paid for. After Nate Dogg, we've got Alexander Robertson, then we've got Jacob, then we've got Rohan Solo for... Oh, sorry, that's Nate again, but for Rohan Solo. Then it's Music, then it's Randy, then it's Dank Ideals. All right. So, Mello is working on gas profundity and is a big spender. He would like a roster review and farming plan if possible. Yeah, sure thing, Nate Dogg. You give advice for 11.5 mil accounts too? Matthias, you know full well that you do not need my advice. Come on, dude. You don't need my advice. Okay, 6.2 mil. Big spender. Hey, big spender. Just like Joe, who we were recently looking at. About the same amount of GP. Still got Leia Organa Relic 9. One fewer GLs. Well, I mean, that's what you do. Oh, no. Same amount of GLs. Thank you so much, Joe, for an extra £2 there. That's incredibly kind of you, mate. So, funny thing. These rosters are in very similar situations. I believe that Joe had C instead of Slacker, but otherwise pretty similar in rosters. Ships, again, let's just check the old shipperoos. We've got Exec maxed out over there. We've got a little bit more investment in the Galactic Republic. Got good business over here. All right, cool. Not for the main things, but for the edges. I'd touch your edges, Matthias. Meatbags in the house. I really got to say, guys, you meatbags, I love your clan morale. Your clan morale is top notch. You're always coming in here with all your meatbag business. I love it. This is huge as well, dude. Like, coming in, you've got Cat, you've got Ben Solo. Good business. I mean, you don't have JMK, but Cat is still great. You can throw her in so many different player lineups. Okay, obviously, you need to get that JML ult. Don't be one of those guys Don't be one of those guys that is like holding on to the ultimate tokens from JML. Just get the damn ult. I'm not making assumptions here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nate, clip that. Indeed. Gotta clip that. Gotta clip that. Gotta clip that. All right. So let's scroll back up. I need to remind myself we're working on gas, profundity, and big spender. Okay, working on gas and profundity. So if we take a look at the old 501st right now, maybe you haven't even... Oh, wow, okay, yeah. So we've always got the relic levels there. So let's take a look at Galactic Republic first. We've got the C-3PO done, the Shaak-Ti, we've got the Padme done. Absolutely phenomenal. So I'm guessing, is it the Separatist that he's waiting on? I mean, he's got the gear. What is he missing exactly? Okay, Droideka. Droideka's going to need some loving. We actually went over the gas unlock event last stream, actually. I think it was last stream. Might have been the stream before last. Going over turn orders, modding, that sort of thing for the gas event. You're going to want to have that Zeta. Going to want to have that Zeta on Droideka just to get the maximum amount of use out of him. You might need a few more relic levels, but you don't actually need to overinvest in gear to get gas unlocked. Wish I knew what the next few Lightspeed bundles were, hoping for Aphra and Lord Vader to come up. I think if anything, I wouldn't be too surprised if we got something for Aphra, but more likely it's going to be something more geared towards, you know, those middle GLs, C and JML. But we don't know yet. We don't know yet. All right. So yeah, you're pretty much there when it comes to gas. Let's look at the Rogue One. Rogue One obviously needs quite a bit of loving, and that's okay. That's okay to need a little bit of loving for the Rogue One. Quickly check out the Rebels. I mean, you've already got Han Solo rocking as well. Cool. I'm liking this. Okay, fine. So again, the same thing that I was saying with Joe applies here. These two rosters are actually quite similar in their position in their GP and general things that are unlocked. There's just a few nuances here and there. What I would say is after you've got profundity and after you've finished up your gas is going to really boost up your Galactic Republic. So let's actually take a look. Again, do you have Marauder? Marauder, yes, but only at 4 stars, so maybe don't think about pushing it into the Bad Batch just yet. I'm thinking about trying to buff up the fleets, because the fleets are, relative to the rest of your roster development, is where it's weaker, right? You've got 4 GLs where you're at 6.2. Hopefully you're not going to face Joe in GAC and, you know, just going to logger bottoms each other. But only one big GL ship. Yes, you've got some support from the other capital ships, but it's not, you know, it's the weak point in the roster at this point. And there's no Malevolence unlocked or anything like that either, which is fine. I imagine you're focusing on getting the Negotiator to 7 stars. What I would say for anybody that is thinking about how they're going to develop their roster and unlock capital ships going forward, if you haven't unlocked the Negotiator, get your Malevolence to 5-star first and then go 7-star Negotiator. In my opinion, it gives you a better instant use capital ship. Malevolence works perfectly fine at 5 stars. Negotiator performs better at 7 stars. So unlock Malevolence, get Negotiator 7-star, then you've got 2, right? 2 capital ships. Then go back and finish up the Malevolence afterwards. Sad Bad Batch enjoyer noises. I know, buddy. You're holding on to GL tokens for Leia next week. I'll get her ult right away, so I guess I'm that guy. Don't be that guy, Hog. Don't be that guy. Kind of makes sense there. Yes, because it's free. Is it worth going for Radisson Finalizer past 5 stars? I would say the Finalizer has a little bit more viability at 7-star than the Radis does, even with the comeuppance, right? But it requires a lot more investment, and I wouldn't say it's worth wailing on or blowing crystals on. Just get it slowly. Get it slowly. Okay, so building out the Galactic Republic fleet is still a pretty decent fleet, even without the Marauder. After you finish doing profundity and gas, you'll have a better Galactic Republic fleet. Obviously, you'll have an additional team in Rogue One, and you'll have a second really high tier fleet. After that, I think you're in a safe position where you can switch over and focus once again on your character farms. I'll say it again. Jabba is the highest value GL outside of Leia right now. He gives so much to your overall roster development, gives you loads for your mod capabilities, right? You're getting access to boatloads of not impulse detectors, What are they? You know, the things to re-roll your mods, to calibrate your mods. I can't remember the name of them right now. But focus on getting him unlocked. Works really well in TB. Synergizes really well with some of the unlocks that you need for JML. So it'll be a less of a farm, right? So you'll be able to, you'll say, well, I've already got Jedi Knight Luke, for example. You just need to pump up a couple of levels on Captain Han, not Captain Han, OG Han, which is then going to also translate to better fleet, right? For your profundity. Micro attenuators, thank you guys, appreciate you. I was having a brain fart moment. So I think Jabba slots into this roster very well. The only other thing that I would say is that C is probably a very quick and easy unlock for you. It'll also help with stuff like Imperial Troopers. You've already got really solid Imperial Troopers. You're only a couple of relic levels away from Veers and Stark, right? They only need to be relic 3 to unlock C. Obviously you need other characters as well, but look, you've basically got an operational Imperial Trooper team here. If you're pushing profundity, absolutely fantastic. You can get Jabba, you can get C super quickly, and when you have more GLs, like, the benefit just kind of snowballs a bit. So definitely think about fitting C into the farm. You could probably do it before Jabba because it will be a quick and easy win, and it gives you a lot of flexibility on offense. Now, if you're also red boxing this current set of Conquest, that means you'll be able to unlock Bane, which is going to elevate C quite highly. So I would definitely recommend, if you can, and if you are red boxing, pushing down that route. All right. Jabba is after profundity, you said. A passive farm currently. Good stuff, Nate. Thank you, buddy. So make him consider C as well, because it'll be a really quick farm. Really quick farm, comparatively speaking. Other than that, checking it out. The Omicrons that you've got attached to your team so far are really good GAC Omicrons. You know, you got Trey, you got Wampa, you got triple Star Killer Omicrons. Savage. You've definitely done this the right way. Man, we are getting blessed with some smart people, smart whales. Smart whales. Hey, Aslan, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's just keep on pushing. Yeah, let's actually go bottom of the roster just to check. Make sure that there's nothing that stands out quite drastically. I mean, you do have Rey, but no Zori. Is that right? Is that right? Rey, no Zori? Zori should be a consideration. She's accelerated now. New ship obviously has come out in the comeuppance, but you've got the rest of the team. Zori massively elevates the Bagbro Finn team under OG Finn lead. Gives you a really solid GAC team for just one extra character. She only needs to be like Relic 5. So consider it. I'm not going to dictate what you should be farming, but definitely heavily consider Zori Bliss. In my personal opinion, I'm all about low investment, high reward. So anything that's low hanging fruit that you can get immediately, one character, two character, you know, is a really good investment. And Zori is just one of those characters. And I speak of that having only just Relic 5'd her. Set is obviously one to consider down the line. Nest is just not the value she used to be, I'll be honest. Fennec you'll do as part of Jabba the Hutt and Santi. Oh yeah, I can see you've got the stars here already. Iden, another good high value character. Mods let him down, but it's hard work keeping it. Well, exactly, Nate. That's always the way it is. Always the way it is. If you spend lots on developing your roster, then your mods typically get left behind a little bit. Not because you're farming them any less, but just because the Matthias coming in gifting 7 community subs? Thank you so much, dude. What the hell, man? Thank you, man. What's that about? Matthias coming in with 7 tier 1 subs. What a hero. And Michael Pruitt coming in with a $4.99 dono as well. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. Let me just jump over here real quick. How do you get a roster review? Would love Scribe to take on your roster? Absolutely. Well, just like that, my friend. You'll have to drop me your ally code, but let it be known. Let it be known. No more added to the roster reviews now, guys, because we are definitely full up. So, Michael, make sure you give me your ally code, yeah? $4.99 can't compare with my 15 somethings. What is happening right now? Fake Fitty coming in with 5 gifted subs as well. Oh my god. What is going on, guys? Like, thank you so much, Fiddy. Like, dude, what a hero. You just wanted to? Matthias, you're an absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. Adam coming in with the sub as well. Gifted a tier 1 sub to T-Max 2022, kicking off a hype train. Guys, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Oh my god. Oh my days. You guys got no idea. Like, you know, that's just next level, guys. It's been such a hard month. And you guys are just putting an absolute smile on my face. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I don't know why. I hear it in my headphones, but I don't know why it's not picking up through the thing. It's... What the deuce? Music? What? Matthias gifting another 5 subs? Music gifting a sub? Wolfie coming in with 420 biddies? Whoa, what is going on? Just wanted to take off the head thing. What is going on here? I'm so confused. Over half... Are we actually halfway to the R9 Wampa? Oh my god. Was that fake Fiddy again gifting 5 tier 1 subs? Hey Tiger, how you doing? Thank you so much, man. Things have been rough. I'm sorry to hear that things have been rough, dude. I feel you, man. I feel you. Fake Fiddy with a 5 tier 1 subs again. What an absolute legend. I need to figure out why that is screaming so much in my ears, because I do not enjoy it. Like, it hurts. It's ever since I moved over to OBS from Streamlabs. For some reason, it's just like cranked that volume massively. So it like perforates my eardrums and you guys don't hear a thing. Okay, so I do apologize. I do apologize about the delay in that. That absolutely incredible, guys. You guys absolutely smashed that level 5 hype train. Insane, guys. Insane. And I know we've already got 50 push-ups queued up after this particular roster review. So there is that. There is that. So I'm just checking here for outliers. Outliers, outliers, outliers. Mananal gifting subs as well. 5 tier 1 subs from Mananal as well. Holy moly. Hold up. Let me just see. Where is that coming from? Yeah, it doesn't even tell me where the music is coming from. And Carthrick coming over $25? 25 pounds even. Carth, what is going on? Oh my god. I don't... This isn't normal for a Scribe stream. Oh, and my headphones have now glitched out. My wavelink is broken. What is going on? Adam coming in with 5 tier 1 subs. Guys, I don't even know what life is anymore. Like, what the hell? And Aslan donated 15 somethings through Super Chat as well. That it's not showing me the currency once again. 15 Israeli shrieks is $5. Thank you so much, Aslan. Don't need a review, just buy Lord Nate Dogg and Malik. Yeah, god damn it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh my god, it's just crazy. And Michael Pruitt coming in with another $5 donation. Thank you so much, man. Like, I don't even... I can't even remember the last time anything this crazy happened on the stream. That's absolutely insane. You are going to make me cry, guys. Like, just don't. What you will make me do is open up another beer. What the hell? What the actual hell? Oh my god. I like this drink. Another. Absolutely. A little bit of Thor 1. Great film. I'm not going to slam down the can though. That would be just a complete waste of beer. Thank you guys so much. You guys are incredibly generous. Yeah, okay, let's quickly have a look. I mean, yeah, the Sith Empire. Let's just quickly check out your Sith Empire over here. Okay, curious about the Basti, but that's fine. Tailspin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the tribe. Yeah, we've already spoken about Zori Bliss. So, yeah, I think that's the gist of it. He's already farming for Jabba after Profundity and Gas. He's going to build that up. Think about gearing up Zori. Have a consideration potentially about building up the rest of, like, the little easy victories, you know? The little easy victories that you can get in his account. But absolutely, push for Jabba after this. Think about getting into C. Already got solid choices on his Omicrons. Amazing roster. I can't believe we've had 2 back-to-back whale accounts that really know how to play. Really know how to play. Really solid roster. Let's give his mods a quick mod score. I imagine... Let's actually see. Let's see if this mod score is better than Joe's mod score. Because they look like they've been playing about the same amount of time and done about the same amount of money. Because the rosters are incredibly similar. So let's see. Let's see. If this thing will open up. All right. So it should come as no surprise that the mod scores are once again very similar. Who knew, guys? Who knew? 150 combined viewers between Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, we're flying, guys. We're flying. Absolutely crazy. Joe Cross with another $5 donation. Thank you so much, dude. What is this about? Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, man. And Lord Nate Dog once again. Oh, my days. Essex. Essex, did you just gift 3 tier 1 subs as well? Sexy Hammer over here just coming down. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, the support and love that I got from the community today is absolutely incredible. And you guys have no idea how important that is to me today. Right now. No idea. Matthias! Ah! Matthias comes in with another 5 tier 1 subs. Oh my god. I've just seen Scrub drop another $50. Oh my days. What is life? And Adam dropping another 5 tier 1 subs. Boys, don't cry. Good job, I'm a man then. Men can cry, right? Men are allowed to cry. Fuck me. So, I think overall, the mods here... Music. Essex coming in with 5 more tier 1 subs. Music gifting a sub. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't, like, what is going on, guys? I can't even get a word in edgeways without something happening. We smashed a level 8 hype train. I don't think I've ever had a level 8 hype train. Said build Sally up. We're going to have to build Sally up. We're going to have to build Sally up. I think the mods are very similar. Jesus Christ. I think the mods are very similar. Make sure you triple refreshing those mods. Make sure you triple... Hey, Davajurek. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the tribe. Terrible Scrub with another $50 donation. As you do, just casually. Thank you, man. Like, I think you've donated like $200 today. Words are hard. Life is hard. Like, what is going on, man? It's all of the push-ups. Tiger with a gifted tier 1 sub as well. What the hell? How am I supposed to even... Oh. Keep on working on your mods. Calibrate, slice. Get Jabba. Get those attenuators. Calibrate your mods. Roll up new mods daily. Triple refreshing your mod energy at least every day is the minimum you can do to help build up your mods to fit the roster. It's a lifelong commitment. Keep at it, buddy. Amazing roster. All right. I think I owe you guys a boatload of push-ups right about now. An absolute metric boatload. What do you guys want? We've got a 50 push-up in, and we've got to build Sally up. Which one do you want first? Mods to build up your rod. The Sally Up. All right. Tiger, honestly, dude. Honestly, dude, don't you worry. Do a knee slide. Sally Up first. All right, so let me just check. Since I've moved over to here, I need to see if the Sally Up thing is actually even working. So ignore the push-up cam for now. I just need to... Okay, that works. Good to know. Let's just go in and... oh, my days. Has Menonol just gifted another 5... No, how many? What? Menonol just gifted 10 subs? Why? I don't know why that didn't... like, the announcement didn't go off at all. I just seen it coming through in the chat. 10 subs from Menonol? How close are we to R9 Wampa? 20. That was 20 to a handstand? I don't think it can. A level... Holy moly. I can't even read how many subs we... Do a roly-poly. Jesus Christ. Guys, that is insane. Menonol, thank you so much, man. More! Apparently, Nihilus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the tribe. Eventually, I'll be able to say more than one thing. I think. Maybe. You guys are absolutely insane. You've hit a level 10 hype goal. Like... a worm? I mean, I could probably try and do a worm if you want to see a guy, like, flail around like a fish out of sea. I'm just trying to get the webcam up. Hang on. Treats for Smudgy as well. A level 10 Shuey? Oh my god. I mean, if that's what you guys want, then that's what you guys get. But I hear, first and foremost, we've got to have a build Sally Up. Now, those of you at home that don't know, hello, you're looking directly at my phone right now, or I'm looking at my phone. Those of you who don't know, the Build Sally Up is a push-up challenge where we go by the song of Build Sally Up, Build Sally Down. And I have to see how long I can last in more ways than one. I've never made it throughout the song. I think we get like a minute in and then I fail because I'm just not fit. So let's see how far we get. We're going to start it off now. I'm not going to have my headphones on, so let's do this. Actually, I just realized I won't be able to hear the song. We need to fix this. One sec. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix this. I'm going to have to play it through here. So I'm going to have to mute my microphone for you guys. I'm going to have to play the song through the speakers. So bear with me. My days. That was very difficult. I'm so out of breath. That's a long song? It is, yes. Insert coins to play again. I couldn't do it again. That is absolutely crazy. Carthrick just donated 22 subs. 22 subs. Whalerick coming in on his giant golden shiny whale. Oh my lord. Did Carthrick just smash down 22 subs? And Music donated $5, 5 euros through Super Chat. Wow. Good golly, Miss Molly. What the deuce? I'm so out of breath. Carthrick, you absolute legend. I'm a machine. Thank you, Music. Milo Wales. Oh my god. Thank you, Lord Nate Dog, as well. God damn, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I'm going to quietly have a cardiac arrest. Let's quickly wash it down with some beer. Oh my days. Oh my days. What does one have to do to get a roster review? What does one have to do? No, okay, so Tyler, normally what happens is we get a list of everybody, just throws their ally codes and their names down. I build out a list. People that donate get to bump up the list, but it's full now. It's full now, buddy. Think Karth should change his name to Whalerick? He knows his name is Whalerick. Beer helps everything. It does. It does. So hang on. We smashed that. I can't even see what level is the hype train right now. I can't even see it. I can't even. The hype train is a dot to you. It's not a train anymore. It's the hype dot. We are so close to an R9 Wampa. That is crazy. How close are we to R9 Wampa? I can't. Like that's the problem. My screen is too small over here. I can't see what the number's at. We're at level 12. Are we working towards level 12? That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Holy moly. And Sopper with the 95 biddies. Thank you so much, Sopper. I appreciate you, bro. God damn. God damn. I said, oh, god damn. Level line complete. On our way to level 12. Wow. We have to beat your level 13 record? Is that what my record is? Why can't I see what my own record is? That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah. I mean... I am currently a very happy scribble, thanks to this wonderful community. Like, you guys are incredible. It was 243 before Karth gifted 22, so that would put it at, what, 275? 65. I genuinely, I can't see the thing from here, so... God damn. God diggity damn. What is See... Terrible's... Running from the morn as I get the last dono in. She's got the belt. Terrible Scrub donating $280. Seriously, dude, have you stolen someone's credit card? What is going on? What is going on, mate? Like $280. Shoey time. I think it has to be, doesn't it? Hang on. Is it shoey time, guys? Is it? Do I have to do a shoey in celebration of this madness? This absolute... Yeah, you did. You broke me. You literally broke me. No shoey, says Matthias. Bazinga is the only person who thinks so. God, no. No one should drink from a shoe. Okay, good. Absolutely. I love how many people here are saying, please don't. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Mortgage. Oh my days. Thank you, Essex. Dude, mate, this is unreal. Absolutely unreal. Thank you guys so much. I can't even, man. God damn, man. God damn. You guys have all been so incredibly generous. So incredibly generous. I can't even get over it. Can't even get over it. You know, Terrible Scrub / Umbaj coming in here. What have you, like, dropped like $500 or something like that during the stream? You're absolutely insane, dude. Thank you so much. I've completely lost the train of thought. I know we need to do 50 push-ups, but we'll come back to that. We'll come back to it. I promise you, we'll get it done. Shotgun a beer for the reels? I mean, we could neck the beer. We'll do that. I mean, it's going to be gassy, but whatever. Wow. Delicious. I need another beer. Scrumptious. Another. Whoosh. You'll have to play that gif. Let's grab another beer. And then we need to move on because I have a lot of roster reviews to get through. All right. Okay. So let's get cracking with the roster reviews. I know we're on the wrong screen right now. Bear with me a moment. Next up, we've got Alexander Robertson. Alexander, are you in the chat still, dude? You still in the chat? I cannot believe you guys are absolutely insane. Thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity today. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so very much from the bottom of my heart. That's not the beer talking. Okay, it's only a little bit of the beer talking, all right? Having a look out for Alexander. Hey, how you doing, buddy? All right, so apologies for the delay, but you are getting your roster review. Is this your account? Exile Orion 86? Captain Amazing? This stream has been amazing. Basically. It's been amazing, dude. That's you? Good stuff. Okay, Alexander, do you want to give me just a little bit of context, what you're working on, what advice you might want? Another scrub don't know when he turned around for that. No, he said Mom has found him, so he's getting one last dono in before she, I don't know, puts him on the naughty step. I'm not sure. Absolutely insane. Cannot believe that level of madness. That's absolutely insane. Thank you so much. Missed a lot. Yeah, before the belt caught his ass. That's the one. Yeah. So over here we've got Alexander's account, or Exile Orion 86, and Alexander's got 10.7 million GP. He is in the Guild of the Reckoning, which is kind of cool, gotta be honest. Let's have a look. Already seeing some GLs, already seeing some Leviathan action. Kyber 2, looking pretty good. Working on Leia and moving stars on Profundity, looking where you should push relics and future projects. Gotcha, bro. Gotcha. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working on your 7th. So you need Leia and what? You need JMK. Sorry, my brain was operating slowly there. Before I make any further comments about the roster, because I saw the Leviathan, you said you're working on pushing stars on Profundity, so that's absolutely fine. You've already got Executor maxed out, all the other capital ships are maxed out, just Profundity that you need to work on, and I think that's absolutely the exact right thing that you need to be doing right now. Finishing off that Profundity rounds out your fleets very, very nicely. What I want to have a look at is your Empire fleets. Okay, so you've got TIE Defender over here. TIE Defender, you got the 5-star. No Scythe. I would say that is a bit of a gap. Now, your fleets are very well developed, right? And so me saying you don't have the Scythe is a bit of a gap. I only say it's a gap because you're missing out on, the Chimera counter to Leviathan, which will give you just that sort of that last hole in your roster outside of the 7-star Profundity. So is it a case of you missed the Conquest, or have you not worked on your Inquisitorius? Your Inquisitorius are up there. So I'd say definitely working on Jabba. Jabba? Is it Jabba? Oh yeah, JMK's there. Jabba it is. Ignore me. Like I said, my brain's not working today. Yeah, what's with the missing Scythe when I was taking a hiatus? Okay, good. Okay, so that's the first thing that I would say that would really help your roster right now is getting that Scythe, so you'll start be able to use the Chimera counter to Leviathan. Gives you a little bit more flexibility when it comes to offensive and defensive capabilities in GAC and Territory Wars. Okay, so in a roster like this, where you have most of the toys, one of those little things that give you additional flexibility really enhance your roster, and you'll be able to push into Kaiba 1 a little bit easier. Scythe and Trench. Trench is okay. You can do without Trench for now. You know, depending on what actually comes in this next year. We know it's going to be prequel content again. Most likely going to be Phantom Menace. So Trench probably won't feature, but you just never know. All right, cool. So, you've already got Jedi Knight Cal, which I like. The easiest way to look at these sort of rosters, the really well-developed ones, is to, you know, flip and reverse it. So we take a look at the bottom of the roster and see what's missing. So, we're missing Asana Staros, which means what? You're missing Afra, right? Paz Vizsla, makes no surprise. Like, you should be slow farming these characters now. I can see you've got up to 4-star on Paz, so I assume you're probably shard farming right now. Same can probably be said of IG-12 and Grogu. So you should try and plan to have her unlocked for next time, right? So keep on working on theirs, and as soon as Keller and Beck becomes farmable, you should be farming his shards as well. Getting those new releases are always going to help develop your roster, and there's a strong inclination that we're going to get an additional planet for TB coming up this year. That's going to be Mandalore, and Bo-Katan is probably going to be required, just like Jedi Knight Cal, right? Check the Cup's power. Cup. Level 69 Cup. Good job, buddy. You did it. 6448. He doesn't have no 69 in there. I can't see any 69s. You failed on your Cup. You need to do a little bit of remodding there, buddy. So close. I know, right? So close. All right, cool. Let's keep pushing then. Santi that you're missing for Jabba. You need to get Jabba. You're like, more so than the fleet, you need to get Jabba. Because he's going to help you in TB and developing mods, and mods are still, even in this current day and age, mods are still super important. So make sure you prioritize getting after Jabba. Once you finish with your profundity, once you've finished, gearing up for all the extra little things that we were talking about, right? So yeah, definitely add Jabba to the list. Dr. Aphra, her Datacron set has gone there, right? So she's still valuable, just not as valuable without it. How is the line? It's closed. How is the line? You donated, didn't you, Unstoppable? Or did you not? I don't have you down as a donation, actually. Right now, we've got... we're on Alexander. We've got Jacob, Rohan, Music, Randy, Dank Ideals, and then Michael, who needs to give me an ally code. Okay, yeah, fair. So those are the paid-for ones, and then it's all the way back up. And you would actually be the first. Oh, no, sorry, Klogot. Klogot is just before you. So we'll keep on going because I'm aware of how many people we have in the queue right now. Right, okay. So, excuse me. Aphra is obviously missing. So I don't think it's a priority for your account right now to start pushing for Aphra. I think it's far more valuable for you to be pushing for Bo-Katan Mandalore, new Bo-Katan, rather than that. Jabba takes precedent over both, though, in my opinion, right now. Skiffguard Lando, obviously. Oh, so you've already got some investment in Keller and Beck, trying to get use out of him in probably Territory War, I guess. A little bit in GAC. Ben Solo, I know you said you were behind on a couple of the characters, but you should really try and get this guy up and running. He really does transform Rey teams, and there's some pretty good Datacrons in the current set that benefit Rey. So, yeah. Thank you, Michael. Michael, you don't need to keep donating, dude. God damn. Yeah, an extra $5 coming out of my boy Michael. Thank you so much, brother. That's very kind of you. There we go. Thanks, dude. It must have gotten lost in the swathe of craziness that we had earlier today. Interesting choice on the Gear 12 Consular. Not sure that's what that one's about, but yeah, I don't mind it. Mob Enforcer, looks like you've already started pushing a little bit towards Jabba anyway. We'll keep looking through here. Anything jumping out? You've got a lot of Gear 12s. A lot of Gear 12s chilling there. So Katana Fulcrum, let's take a quick look-see at your unaligned Force users. Because there could be some nice gaps here. Yeah, I mean, we've got Seer, we've got Cal Kestis, we've got Visas Mar. She doesn't necessarily go in that team, but she can do. Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum needs just a little bit of love. You've got Malicos. This girl needs to go to Relic. This girl needs to go to Relic. I won't necessarily say go ahead the whole 9 yards and throw the Omi on her, because you'll need her Omi and Cal Kestis' Omi to make that work in Territory War. And if you're not in a guild that really prioritizes Territory War, it's something that you can skip on. But gearing her up is still valuable for that unaligned force user team with Malicos, yeah? So add that to a list of characters that you can take up when you have the space, the breathing space, yeah? Let's keep going back down to where we were. I mean, you've got the Juhani-Kron as well. Juhani-Kron, but again, no relics. So I know I sound like a bit of a douche saying it, but if we're putting Omicrons on, you kind of need to relic them. Otherwise, you can never use a Datacron on that team, right? And without a Datacron, you're really like you're sacrificing the overall performance of that team to apply an Omicron, and sometimes that's not always worth it. You know what I mean? All right. Let's keep on looking. Yeah, Tarful is there because of Jedi Knight Cal. That's fine. Nisi, do you say you were working on Leia at the minute? Yeah, you're working on Leia right now. So I was wondering, I saw the R3 Nisa. I was like trying to reconcile. Yeah, you're working on Leia right now. That's absolutely fine. Pushing through. Yep, I can see you've got some investment in Bausch already. So definitely think after Leia and you're doing your profundity business, think about getting that scythe out. Think about pushing for Jabba. Build up those 1 or 2 characters that we're picking out here and there. Characters like Zori, characters like Fulcrum. And you'll be in pretty good position then. Just trying to keep an eye out. Zori Bliss, throw an Omi on her. Get that Omi on her. It's a really good high value GAC Omi. Yeah, Tuscans as well. Okay. Have you got your Tuscans all sorted? Again, just a couple of relic levels. It really does change how things operate. Alright, cool. So yeah, you're already aware and pushing for that additional scythe unit. That will really round out your fleets. Your fleets are in a really good position. You've already got 7-star exec. You've got 7-star Leviathan. You're pushing for that 7-star profundity. Plugging that hole with scythe will basically round out your fleets to a really good position. Then you just need to think about finishing up your GLs and getting those 1 or 2 characters. Afra can wait. Bo-Katan Galore before Afra. If you can get her in her next turn up, provided CG doesn't do something crazy and bring her back in like 2 days or something, then I'd recommend doing that. Your ships otherwise are in relatively good position, I'd say. Yeah. Is there anything else that you want from me on advice before we take a look at your mods then, bud? I'll just get your mod score done now. So I get that up and running. Up and running, up and popping. Hey, Whiskey, how you doing, bro? Yeah, the weighting on that Kron is really low, Whiskey. I've not seen a single one yet. Which relics to push up just a little bit? Absolutely, yeah, sure. So when it comes to it, we're talking about that. We were already talking about the Empire counter, right? Item Versio. The TIE Defender works perfectly well at sort of Relic 5, probably lower to really up the viability of that Empire counter to Leviathan. But adding additional Relic levels on this character would really improve the success ratio. It's the damage output that you need to like get rid of the either the Sith Fighter or the TIE Dagger in a single shot when it gets the turn. So consider R5 minimum on Iden, potentially maybe push her a little bit higher, depends on where you're at. I can make advices around certain teams that you could use to up your raid performance, which translates into more availability of materials to push the rest of your roster higher. You know, characters like Moff Gideon going up to R7. You could do Vias to R5 or R7. I'm not going to look at the ones that aren't relicked. Sugar, excuse me. So let's just take a look. As far as relic adaptation goes, all of these are fine so far. I mean, like Malicos Maul, you can think about more, but I don't think it gives massive value. Revan potentially. Starkit, Malgus potentially. He's a very, very good tank. Having extra relic levels. I'm not going to say Relic 9 him, because Relic 9 is still a pretty difficult relic tier to get, but the value that you get out of it is actually very good. Same goes for Bosk. Take him up to R7 at the very least. Let's keep on looking here. Let's find... I'm sure we can find some high value ones here. I mean, potentially Treya for more. Basti can offer value. I would definitely say Relic on Fennec Shand. Fennec Shand is required at Relic 7 for Jabba anyway, but she's such a good offensive powerhouse. More relic levels on her is always going to make her perform better. Relic 8 on her is going to be really useful. You've got Omi over here on Boba Fett, Signer Django, but I imagine he probably does everything you need him to do at Relic 5. Get 1 relic level on General Hux so that you open up that fleet counter to Executor, right? Getting him to Relic 6 with 6 dot mods opens up the Finalizer counter to Executor. So it's 1 relic level that gives you an additional counter in your back pocket should you need it. Ki-Adi-Mundi. He's an attacker and he offers incredible value for damage. So go ahead and take him up to Relic 7. If you can. If you can. Minimum R7. R8 would be nicer, but hey, I know how difficult it is. Royal Guard, again, tank under Lord Vader. Lord Vader massively benefits from having more characters in his team that is actually live and playable at higher levels because he boosts his mastery based on the number of relic levels across the entire team. So R7 on the Royal Guard makes him tankier, makes Lord Vader perform better as well thanks to additional mastery. Shane over here with a gifted donation of $2 looking for a roster review. Okay, all right, fine, we'll try and get it done. I'm going to be here until bloody midnight by the looks of things. Sorry, who's that? Oh, it was Shane Kairola. Thank you so much, Shane. That's very kind of you. Shane Kairola. Just wondering how long the queue is for a review. It's very long at the minute, my friend. So to give an idea, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paid for reviews. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 non-paid for reviews. And I definitely will not be getting through that. R7 is fine to do. Good stuff, good stuff. Again, Gideon is really more for the raid than anything, but does operate very well under a Dark Trooper Moff Gideon lead, especially with the current Datacron set. So Dark Trooper Moff Gideon with OG Moff Gideon needs a lot of the Imperial Remnant to really support it. So it is kind of... it's good, but you need more. Seer, you absolutely need to take Seer to Relic 7. You need Seer at Relic 7 alongside OG Cal at Relic 7 in order to gain access to the Zepho planet from the Bracca special mission. So do your guild a favor, get Seer and OG Cal to Relic 7 at minimum so you can actually start engaging in that special mission and pushing to Zepho, because that is so much more valuable than gaining additional stars in TB, for example, because you'll gain access to a boatload of Get 3, well, provided your whole guild is doing it, boatload of Get 3, but also a free extra star, more or less, as well as additional Kyrotech and Get 2, I think, every 2 weeks. Really, really valuable. Really valuable. So I'd say I would probably push this up higher. The Unaligned Force User team as well, in general, is just very, very good. You know? You've already got Malicos at R7. You've already got your Cal and Seer at relic levels. Take them up to R7, throw in Ahsoka Tano at R7, and then you usually just throw it with crew. But you don't have to throw it in with crew. You can use other people. So I'd say those are probably the most important ones for you to do. But I'm not going to overload you. I'm not going to overload you, buddy, because that's already quite a lot of relics to do. All right. Okay. So I think we've loaded up your mods over here. Yes, we have. We've loaded up your mods. Let's take a look. This is where the cream meets the custard, as it were. For where you're at, 4.6 is okay, but I would say it's a hair on the low side when it comes to fleet when it comes to mod scores. You're 10.7, I want to say. 10.7 mil, was it? Somewhere thereabouts. Maybe 10.3. So pushing towards that higher end of, more like 5.5, coming up to 6 is where you probably want to be at a minimum. You obviously know how to farm mods. You just need to do more of it and keep focusing, not let it slip up. Don't miss the opportunity to keep farming out those mods, okay, buddy? Because the longer you leave it, the worse it gets. And the bigger your roster grows, the harder it becomes to manage. So, just keep on making sure you're triple refreshing your mod energy. Get those calibration mats in. Jabba's going to help with that. Keep on slicing up the mods. If you don't know how to do it, then look at videos. But I think you know how to mod. A little bit low on the 25s, I'd say. 25 pluses. You should probably be... You've obviously got quite a lot in the 15 plus range, but you just need to push that upper end a little bit higher. That's all. Yeah. I just, honestly, a lot of people will say, proper mod roster depth includes stuff like offense percentiles, and it does. Tenacity, protection, all these things, they do matter. But the chief thing that matters for almost every team, 90% of teams benefit from just having really fast speed mods. And then there's the 10% of your roster that benefits from that flex, be it offense mods or tenacity mods or defense mods or protection mods or health mods or whatever it happens to be. They're in the minority, slowly growing, but right now still the easiest way to get good mods is just to focus on speed. And you should probably just keep doing that. So keep at it. It's not that your mods are bad. They're not. They're just maybe a little bit on the low side. So just keep pushing them. Don't forget it. Good stuff. I'll try my best, Shane. I'll try my best. Normally I'd finish my stream in 20 minutes, but the stream has been crazy and I will not do you guys the disservice of not getting through the paid for mods. So next up, we've got Jacob. Jacob, are you in the chat, buddy? Thank you, Alex, by the way. Thank you, Alex. I hope you gained some value out of that. Oh, shit. Let me quickly do a squad arena battle and blow all my conquest energy before reset. I'm not actually going to do the squad arena battle. I'm going to jump back out because I'm not a madman. Increasing in mods is so hard. It really is, Melxiel. It really is. It's very, very difficult. Matthias is at 11.5 mod score. That is huge, dude. Oh, sorry, 11.5 million. You've got a 7.3 mod quotient. Yeah, no, still, a 7.3 mod quotient is crazy good. Crazy good. So good job, Matthias. Good job, buddy. Much better than mine. Mine is 6.5 or something like that. I just don't want to miss my my conquest node farming. So I'm just going to blow all my energy on tier 3s. Multisim, go. So I'm using the C3PO bot for that particular one. Most Discord servers will have them daily. So if my Discord server has it. If you jump into my Discord server, there's a C3PO bot, there's a Hot Utils bot. Go ahead and use them to check out your mod scores. Do your comparisons, all that sort of business. This is how I farm for Datacrons, by the way, guys. I do all 6 refreshes. That should be done now. 6 refreshes, and then we'll spend it later. Alright, cool. So, I forget who we're looking for. Apologies. Jacob. Jacob, you around, buddy? Chug your beer with me, I'm very drunk. Nate Dog. Do I have to, buddy? Do I have to? I chugged the last one. Oh, you are. Jacob, you are here. Good, 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 good. I'll give you a swig, mate. No, do one, Nate Dog. I got work in the morning, mate. Thank you for the $2 there. You're like, chug your beer quick. Here you go. Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. Who lives in a robot? Who lives in a robot? Pineapple. Am I already drunk? I've only had 3 beers. That doesn't make any sense. Right. Okay. Moving on. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Meatbags are taking over. Are they, though? Well, they're taking over my chat. That much is for sure. Right. We're all working in the morning. Yeah, I suppose that's true, Aslan. Okay, Jake, so long as this is actually your roster, that's all good. 10.5 mil account in Galactic Warriors. Sorry, in Galactic Warriors. I like that you're using the Scythe counter in Fleet Arena right now. That's great, man. That's good business. Cover 2, and no, that's for Dan. Thank you, Dan. I'll be honest, mate, we probably won't get round to you. But tune in on Tuesday again next week. We'll get to you, buddy. Meat bags. Indeed, meat bags. Okay. Look at you, Jake. Look at you. I've just seen. Over here with the Relic 9 Bo-Katan. Get you, buddy. Mr. Big Balls swinging around over here with his R9 Bo-Katan. What a nice guy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing a GL. Where's your jab? What is it with people not farming Jabber lately? Do people just not like Jabber anymore? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? That people just don't do Jabber no more? Well, hello there, Scissors Mashers. I mean, you have to do... Well, not necessarily. You don't necessarily have to do all of the whaling in the world in order to get Bo-Katan. If you had a massive crystal hoard when she dropped, then yeah, you could totally get Bo-Katan. So, yeah. Smuggler's Run 2 is the most important rewards in the game. I would actually disagree, Ski. I would say that the most important rewards in the game is raid rewards. Mark 1, 2, and 3 raid rewards trumps everything right now. Like, Smuggler's Run 2 is so valuable, but raid rewards top it out. You refuse to believe this isn't a whale when you don't see any non-R9s. R9, 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 R7, R7, R9, 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 R9. R9 Mace? Is this Rambam? I think Rambam just somewhere just creamed. I mean, that's usually a pretty solid bet in general. That Rambam is probably just creamed somewhere. But is this Rambam? Because I see an R9 mace, although Rams is modded better than this. So Ram would be disappointed with the mods. Okay, so this is definitely a choice, my friend. This is definitely a choice. 2 words, meat and bags. What else is there? There's beer and food. R9 Mace is probably really good. I bet he is, actually. Mace is a great character. He's a really good kit these days, actually. He's a really good kit these days. So, Jake, what are you working on currently? And what's the plan? Jeremiah, the roster reviews are closed now. The list is way too long. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Normally, it's just a case of show up on a Tuesday and we'll try and get through. But as is the standard right now, it seems we are getting overrun. We're getting overrun. So I'm going to go to the bottom. Go to the bottom, because in these 10 million plus accounts, you need to always start with the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Your cup is not level 69, so sort that out. First and foremost, get working on your Jabber. This is the most important thing that you could do, most likely. Let's check your fleets real quick. Finalizer at 5-star is fine. The benefit of having that additional fleet is kind of minimal, but you've already got Profundity 7-star, Executive 7-star, Leviathan 7-star, right? So your fleet is pretty well rounded. Finalizer is kind of like, yeah, Hold Those fleet is still garbage, so don't even bother with it. I'm not concerned at all. However, when we go over here and we don't see Jabber, I'm like, sort out your Jabber. It's worth more than any sort of fleets will go for you, okay? You are working on Jabber. Good, Jacob. That's what I want to hear, buddy. I'm sorry, Jeremiah, buddy. I'm sorry, man. All right. So you're also missing out on Dr. Aphra. However, I would say Dr. Aphra is a low priority character for you, especially as soon as you've got Bo-Katan already. So maybe she's like the last legendary for you to unlock and be complete with the journey guide. But let that be after you've got Jabber. Because once you've got Jabber, you're going to have every GL in the game. You're going to have maximized your roster in the proper way of developing your TB performance and building out your mods. So Aphra can wait until after then, but most likely by the time that happens, something new in China will be on the horizon. So I have a hard time recommending Aphra, unfortunately. She is good, just not good enough. Okay, keep on going. Boba Fett, Signer, Django. I don't mind. He's really not that great. He's okay. He's just not that valuable. Obviously, this would form part of Afra's farm when you get to her. Trench, again, I wouldn't like... Unless something happens this year with Separatists, just ignore Trench. Death Trooper is definitely a character that you could think about gearing up for your Imperial Troopers. Let's check out your Imperial Troopers real quick. Okay, so we've got decent relic levels on Iden Versio, so that means that TIE Defender is going to be working. I saw you were climbing in with it in Fleet earlier, so obviously you understand the counter, you know how it works, and you're obviously finding at least some success with it. Hey, Ishra. She wrecks Jabba. Not anymore. She's lost the Datacron. At least I think that's the case. Anyway, so these are C-ready, obviously. Dark Trooper, I'd say you could probably pump up to Relic 7 at a minimum, because those punch bots need the punch to punch things and win. Good talk. Yeah, if you want extra raid performance, you can consider taking up stuff like General Veers to R5. Maybe R7. Gideon is probably better, but, you know, let's actually see. Let's actually see your Empire. Hold up. Hold up. Ba-na-na-na-na. No Dark Trooper Moff Gideon? Jake? Buddy? Are you not conquesting hard enough? Yeah, relics on the Iden team would be good. I do agree. The lack of Dark Trooper Moff Gideon has me a little bit concerned, but not overly so. You've still got a good roster. But gotta make sure that our compatriots are always getting their red box in Conquest. I don't put out those guides for nothing, guys. It's there to help you get those characters. I want everybody to have all of the good things. These are all fine, to be honest. These are all fine. I mean, Vet Chewie with the Scoundrels. If you've got the Dash Army in particular, you need to bump up Vet Chewie. Fennec will obviously go up to a Relic 7 for Jabba. Jacob, getting him this time around on holiday. Oh, you are on holiday and you missed one. Fair enough, Jacob. Now, I'll say this up front. We are all incredibly addicted to this game. However, life comes first. And if you're on holiday, forget about it. Just enjoy your holiday. Thanks, Aslan. Afracron's there until the 29th of March. Is it really? Get Afra. Don't get Afra. Okay. Yep, all this is fine really at the moment. Fine, these are all just basically fodder for GLs. I'm seeing a little bit of the Radis Hyperdrive bundle action. Light speed bundle, sorry. Okay, we've got some Night Sister action going. If you're in a TW guild, maybe the Droid or Droidica Omicron might be something of value to you. It's a well-rounded out roster, to be honest. I do think that Jabba is your biggest missing piece. And I know you're focusing on Jabba. So Jabba, Scythe... Not Scythe. That was the last roster. I apologize. Wow, look at you going all in on the Gar. The ISC and Gar, not Inquisitorius. Where's Empire? ISC and Gar. Wow, I'm proud of you, buddy. Look at this. ISC and Gar duo coming in clutch. If we get Red Crate for the next conquest, we will unlock Bane. Nice. Good business. All right. Yeah, I definitely say your roster isn't in good position. Potentially consider going for Afra, but I don't think it's the biggest thing for you. I can see there's a lot of Relic 9s in this account, dude. Absolutely huge. You've got Bo-Katan, Lord, double Omni. Amazing. Like missing a couple of Omnis here. That is a lot of Relic 9s, dude. Holy moly, that's a lot of Relic 9s. 9. Do you Inquisitors... Jake, do you like Inquisitors, buddy? I mean, he's clearly not German because 9. I mean, holy moly. Maybe Lord Nate Dogg's Malicos is hiding under there. Let me check. Nope. Nowhere to be seen. Yeah, you love them. Yeah, I can tell, buddy. They're a really good faction. Maybe get an extra Omicron over there on your Reaver. Yeah, this is an insane roster, truth be told, dude. Like, that is a lot of Relic 9s that you got rocking there. You've got the brand new Bo-Katan Dalor. You just push for Jabba, man. Just push for Jabba. Just get him done. Get him done and you'll be a happier chappy for it. Your fleet is absolutely fine at this point. I wouldn't push the stars on these at all. Prioritize Finalizer, if anything. Because, you know, all those trash. I want a refund! No, Nate Dogg. No refunds for you. No soup for you. Alright then. Let's get a mod score rolling. Ally code. Jacob, is there any advice that you want, any guidance that you want going forward? Before we take a look at your mods. Mods are the thing I always wrap up on. The raid is in another class to be sure. It is. Every character needs to be R9 eventually. Oh my god. Yeah. You guys. You guys. I think the entirety of the meat bags are laughing right now. Wail harder? We'll try. We'll try. Alright. Let's take a look at Jake's mods then. I'm hoping for magical things, but I'm thinking all them Relic 9s, that's going to be pumping up his score pretty heavy. It's gonna be difficult for him to have a good mod score. Let's check it out. Check it up, check it in. Let me begin. It's a sin. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up. When you get that feeling, put your hands up on the ceiling. I came to get down. I came to get down. And Nate Dogg's Malicos is nowhere to be seen. Alright, so 4.58. Decent, not great. Decent, not great, is where I'll say. You've got a really solid number of 25 pluses, you know? Having that 21, that 17 and 6, that's nice business. I like to see that. I like to see that. Just need to keep working on them, that's all. It's not bad. Just could be better. Scribe's drunk? No, I just enjoy a good sing-song, my friend. It's only 3 beers. I might not have barely eaten today, but... Am I drunk? No, I'm not drunk. That's good business. You know what you're doing with your mods, mate. Just keep working on them. Don't let them fall behind. All right. We are going to move swiftly on then to our next compatriot. I will give you a shout out in the chat. I am Welsh and we are known to sing. So, oh, we've got Rohan next. We've got Rohan next. Is Rohan here? I mean, I know Nate Dogg was doing all this business here, but is Rohan here? Ah, 747 music. I am Rohan Solo. Look to the east on the coming of the third day. All right. You guys are taking over. 6.279 million GP. Meat bags in arms. All right, meat bags. And Rohan will answer. Good. Good. I'm glad. All right, Rohan, what you working on? What you working on? What you doing? What do you want? Crap roster. Moving on. I'm joking, clearly. Yeah, no. Give me some context. 747 music, Rohan. Finishing up exec. Yep. Cool. Then team fills. Team fills at 6.2, 6.2, 3 GLs. Then JML. All right, what team fills are you thinking? Let's take a look at the fleet. Fine, 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 fine. Missing a star? Yeah, fleet game is where it's at, bro. Fleet game is definitely where you're missing. You need pointer on team fills. Okay, fine, fine. Pointers on team fills is your fleet game needs work. That's you know, I'm not ragging on your roster at all. I'm not ragging on your roster at all. This roster would just look a lot nicer with Executor hanging out in there. As I'm looking at it currently, you don't have Malevolence. Your Negotiator is 6 stars, not 7 stars. Yeah, you've got Chimera. Yeah, you've got a smattering of other things that are not maxed out. But if this had Executor, it transforms this roster quite heavily. Yeah? So, you're thinking Night Sisters, Resistance, Troopers... Oh, sorry, Night Sisters, Resistance, and Troopers. Honestly, dude, Night Sisters can wait until you've got like 6 million more GP. Have you seen my Night Sisters? Holy moly. Too late for you to wait on Night Sisters. Yeah, okay, fine. All I'd say is Merrin completely transforms this, but you've already invested in a full team. It'll be better with Merrin. Fine. Resistance, I mean, Zori is the answer. And yeah, Zori is the answer. Like, you literally don't need any more investment in resistance outside of Zori. Take it to Relic 5 min. Relic 7 max, probably. And there you go. You're done. You'll need some Zetas on Res Hero Finn, Res Hero Poe. But other than that, you'll be golden there. And Troopers was the last one that you were looking at. Imperial Troopers. Depends on your aim, really. Oh, sugar. Scoundrels farm too. Hola, señoritas. ¿Cómo están? Let's check out the Imperial Troopers then, real quick. Ooh, yeah, your Imperial Troopers need a little bit of loving. I mean, it's very clear cut when it comes to Imperial Troopers. When it's this bare bones, all you're really looking for is to fill out a core Imperial Trooper team, right? And for that to happen, all you really need is, obviously you got your Piet, Dark Trooper, and range. Drop Shaw. You won't need Shaw. Adios. Hasta luego. So ignore Shaw. No more here. More here. More here. Dark Trooper is the one. He is the damage. Sí, claro, Nex. Hablo un poco de español, ¿vale? Solo un poco. Why can't I roll a protection up light side Kron? Because CG knows that's the exact Kron that you're looking for, and they're like, no. Yeah, get Dark Trooper. That literally range Trooper to relics and Dark Trooper to relics, and you'll be golden. What's up, Aslan? You come back from 5 months ago with a 2-year break, was free to play, but now you buy stuff here and there? Good. Okay, cool. This makes a little bit more sense now around Fleet. If you took like a 2-year break, makes total sense. You're like, honestly, I'm not ragging on your roster, dude, at all. Fleet lineup vid, please leave my Malakos. A Fleet lineup video? What do you mean, Nate Dog? Thank you for the $2, by the way, dude. £2. What do you mean by Fleet lineup? For what? Hablas español muy bien. Muchas gracias, Nex. Muchas gracias. Pero no hablamos. See, I'm already forgetting. It's been a couple of years. I can't remember the past tense for I lived. Vivemos? No? Vivemos? No, that's plural, isn't it? Vivir? Vivir is current tense. Vivo? No. See, my Spanish is gone. I'm sorry, bro. Vives. Vives en Gibraltar para 8 años. Vives. Viví. Okay, well, we're getting confused now. No habla español. Viví. Yeah. Muchas gracias, Netdog. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not ragging on the roster at all, dude. I'm just trying to point out the area that would benefit you the most is to bulk out that fleet just because you've got 3 GLs rocking already and you need that one linchpin. Pushing into exec, you've already got some of it already thanks to Sith Emperor, right? See? Pushing into exec transforms your capabilities in the fleet game, let you climb higher in GAC, get more crystal rewards, feed those crystal rewards back into roster development, yeah? Vives is you live. Ah, okay. I thought it was vivo. You're vivo? So to bulk my fleet, I need clones, gas farm. A good next move. All right. So you've got a negotiator, but no gas to support. Is that what you're saying? Galactic Republic. Oof. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so look, the core of the negotiator fleet, the core of it is Anakin, Ahsoka. You need the BTLB Y-Wing. Get this thing to 7 stars. There's no pilot. It's a pilotless ship. Golden. Gas will help with Umbaran Starfighter for sure. And Plo Koon is the only other character that's really required outside of the Marauder. You do not need a relic Plo Koon. Literally, Gear 11 will do. Just max out the reinforcement capabilities. Get those, definitely star them. You need them. Like currently, this negotiator fleet is doing nothing. I didn't even check to see the individual fleets. It's not doing anything. You don't have a tank. You've only got 2 operatable ships. So your priority should be 7-star BTLB Y-Wing. Max it out. Get Umbara and Starfighter. A little bit into Plo. A little bit into Plo, and you'll be good. Umbara is 7-star, just not activated. Good to know, music. Good to know. Rohan, sorry. Rohan. Yeah, okay, that changes fleet dynamics quite drastically. That changes fleet dynamics quite drastically. Let's actually take a look at your rebels, because I'm seeing the Radus, the Akbar there, but what is the rest of the rebel fleet looking like? Okay, so Hans Millennium Falcon is up and running, and the standard lineup for Hans Millennium Falcon Rebel Home 1 team at least is going to be Hans Millennium Falcon, Biggs, and Bistan's U-Wing on the starting lineup. However, these 2 characters are massive Carbanti hogs. That's the word I'm looking for. Hogs. So it's an expensive gear. However, I don't think it's the most important. You can use the Rebel Y-Wing for now. It's not as good in a Home 1 fleet compared to a Profundity fleet. So maybe just focus on that. Yeah, I'll have Rebel Y-Wing, these 2. You've got Phantom, you've got Ghost. Outrider will be great down the line. So yeah, gas will definitely improve the negotiator, but you don't need a full gas team to make that work. The Rex ship, for example, is basically useless. Basically useless. So you don't need to worry too much about that, but fixing your fleet has got to be your priority right now. 100%. 100%. This is why, again, Executor would be so good for you. Let's check out the Bounty Hunters. You've already got Bosca R5. So that's already done. You've got Cad Bane. You've got Boba. I think he needs to go to a R8. IG is already done. You're already kind of working towards it. And I remember your PS R6. I would definitely say round out that. I can't recommend going full send into Gas 501st just yet. I can't recommend this just yet. Let me just check out the rest of your Galactic Republic. You've got Padme done. Shaak Ti, this can actually still... This Shaak Ti can still beat the gas mission, by the way. So that's okay. GK is okay. You've got C-3PO. You've got Ahsoka Tano. Let's check out the Seppies. That's fine. That's not. So gas is not too far away from you. You need to have at least gear 12 across the board here, preferably with a little bit of relic levels on B1, a little bit of relic levels on IG, and you'd probably be able to get it done. He's finishing up exec. There you go. Absolutely transformational. For the meat bag review, got test for you on Tuesday. Thanks, Nate Dog. Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry, Lion's Den. How you doing, dude? Okay. So yeah, you're not massively far away from gas, truth be told. But the problem with the gas farm is getting gas and getting his team are 2 separate farms. You do get a really good Galactic Republic fleet out of it, but I think you're better off getting Executive first. Executive first, push into gas, builds out your Galactic Republic. In the meantime, make sure you are farming shards for those ships that we were talking about earlier. You know, actually, ooh. How's your Separatists for fleet as well? Okay, yeah. Make sure you are trying to get the shards for Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber as well. Because when you eventually unlock Malevolence, you need those 2 ships. They're the core. They're the core. Exex is full send. Good. You're shy of Zetas because of JML, so I have space to farm relics and fleet stuff before that. That's fair. That's fair. Just one last shout out. Say, meatbags in the house. And we'll invade you in the next stream. Thanks, Aslan. There you go. Meatbags in the house. Represent. There you go. Hope I did you proud, buddy. But yeah, solid work, dude. Solid work. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to hit that button. Let me get you a mod review real quick. Is there anything else that I can do to help you out, buddy, before we move on? I'll get that mod score up. Because mods matter, bro. Mods matter. Nothing else matters. Well, that's not true, but mods do matter. It seems some player have 9k crystals make good messages in game. Huh? German time always bad for catch. German time? I wish I spoke a little bit of German. You know, I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I speak English and Welsh and stuff. You know. Eres bilingual casi escribe. Solo un poquito. Alright, Plone is so much fun. Matthias, shut up with that trash. Du kannst lernen? Does that mean I can learn? ¿Qué lenguas hablas? Oh, yeah, well, I just said. Lo siento. Lo siento. Alright, that was super helpful thing. I'm gonna hard and fleet for sure. Yeah. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. All right, let's check out your mods then. Check out the mods. Check out the mods, because that's what we're about. It's check out the mods. Work on your mods is the answer. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I've seen worse. But make sure. Triple refresh mod energy. Jabber helps. Slice. Roll. Calibrate. Have that tattooed on your shoulder. Not a tramp stamp. We're not filthy around here. Not even the meat bags. All right, cool. Who's up next? Next in my list of roster reviews, we have got Music. Music, are you here, buddy? Is it like music to your ears, music? The only German I know is Ich habe keine... I don't even know what that means. I have something. So I don't want to finish that sentence just in case. Because I've been burned before. You have the essential mod characters set. The rest need a lot of work. Yeah, mod work never finishes, my friend. It never finishes. You are very welcome, Rohan. Gottfried. So once again, this is Razer Synapse. It's terrible, terrible software. Don't buy Razer products, guys. Music. Music, are you here? You have no idea on what the translation is? I have no idea. I'm pretty certain Ich habe means I have. So, there's that. Good night, Sup. Oh, Music, you are here. Sorry, dude. You're not pulling through on all chat. I don't know why. I really apologize, brother. I freed JMK 2 days ago. Now you're gearing Malicos and Seer. Good. Going straight for Leviathan. Side farming boat requirements. Always struggle with mods. Okay, so Gottfried, also known as Music, has got 9.6 million GP and is in the guild Order 666 new. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes this chat refuses to pull through. My old chat sometimes refuses to pull through. Now it's pulled through, sure. Stupid chat. Stupid chat. Alright, cool. So you said you've just got JMK done. I'm guessing you're ticket farming for JMK, so you've not unlocked him? Maybe you have unlocked him? You're working on tickets for him? Oh no, you do have him. You do have him. Apologies. Alright. It's nice to see that you have Jabber. Everybody else seems to be forgetting about Jabber lately. So it's good to see tick on the old Jabber. Alright, cool. So working on JMK. His ult is a-coming. Just Lord Vader missing from your GLs. He's in there. He's in there. Yeah, okay, fine. Gearing up your online force users. Let's go take a quick look at your online force users just to see what sort of situation you're in. Okay, you've got Calcastus at R5. You've got Malicos with 1 Omi at R5. Seer is at gear 12. Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum is at gear 12. I mean, you've already got crew, so that kind of finishes out that roster. You've got Starkiller, so Starkiller would want to take Thesis Mar, probably. Maybe someone else at a push. But yeah, R7 Cal, R7 Seer, R7 Ahsoka if you can. I don't know how invested in TW your guild is, but these two Omicrons together are really, really valuable. How dumb is it that non-GLs can have higher GP or equal relic GLs? Non-GLs can have higher GP. It's just down to the number of skills, abilities. When you're missing 5 Zetas, it makes a big impact on GP. Okay. Yeah, so you're in a pretty good position for this. You do want to take these two, at least a Relic 7, to help your guild hit Zepho. Like I said before, it's such a big investment, such a big payoff to unlock Zepho, and hopefully the rest of your guild is also actively working towards unlocking that. If not, there's a whole other subject on putting yourself in the right guild that we could talk about, but it's not really a roster review type thing. So I like this. I like the fact that you're working on these unaligned force users. Each Zeta is like 1,900 GP. Reaver 2. Reaver 2. Oh yeah, Reaver is a massive benefit to General Russes. You don't need... Yeah, I don't need Lord Failure. I mean, well, let's check out your fleet first. Bigger accounts like this, you have basically every GL. You're just missing Lord Vader. Missing Lord Vader. Let's check out the fleets, because this will highlight where you need to improve. Okay, so I see no Profundity, no Leviathan. Out of the two, said it a couple of times today, but Profundity is the preferred choice in my opinion, simply because it is more achievable than going for Leviathan. Leviathan has twice as many Relic 9s, and the benefit of having Leviathan over Profundity is very, 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 very minuscule. Profundity also works at low stars, better than the Leviathan does. You're gearing Seer at the moment because of Zepho. You have Jedi Knight Cal. Good, good. I'm glad you're gearing Seer for Zepho. That's good business. Hopefully the rest of your guild is also doing it, because you need at least 30 people beating that mission. I have a video guide on it. Go check out my YouTube channel. It's got a video guide on how to beat that mission. I can actually beat it with the defense set mod sets as well. It's a little bit nuanced. All right. So, good business. Good business. I like the fact that you are working on these characters actively. Make sure that you try to get those characters unlocked by the time that Bo-Katan Law comes back. Now, we don't know if CG are going to just start placing her out as a monthly release. I don't think so. I think we'll probably see her in another 3 to 4 months. And then it won't be until Christmas time next year, and she'll be fully available within the journey guide. So this is okay because you're prepping yourself up. I don't particularly like the gear investment. I think it's a bit of a waste, but that's okay. It's not a big deal for those low gear levels. Ki-Adi-Mundi. He is nice, but I imagine you're just in a position where you weren't able to unlock him before people moved on from Lightside Geo. You're far away from the Profundity. That means you better get working quickly, buddy. You can't just ignore it. That's the big problem. The farm doesn't ever decrease just by leaving it. You know, you might hope, oh, maybe they'll release a Lightspeed bundle. They might, or they might never. So yeah, you got to do it, dude. You got to do it. Like, I'd say that's the biggest weakness in your roster right now, is fleet. You've got Executor, but he's not at 7-star. You don't have Leviathan or Profundity. So when you go into... Thank you so much for the $5 dono there. Thank you so much, buddy. Posture check. Oop. Waiting for the new capital ship. Until then, I'm working on... Oh, you're pushing for Leviathan. Okay, fine. Yeah, like I said, my preference is towards Profundity first, because you don't have to do 2 Relic 9s. But if you're already invested, then fine. Just do it. The only problem I find with the Leviathan is that it is kind of... Like, the power is gated at a 7-star unlock, so if you are going to do it, you really want to try and push for a 7-star unlock as quickly as possible. Don't get it to 4-star and then slowly build up the stars over time. No, you need to go full send. Without the 7-star, you don't have the ability to destroy a ship as soon as it reinforces. You don't have all of the additional benefits, that like a quicker ultimate, all that bonuses. You need it at 7-star or nothing, really, in my opinion, for Leviathan. Even more so important when you don't have the Profundity. So yeah, I'm completely fine. I'm trying to prep you for how that feels like, you know. So that's totally fine. Let me catch up real quick on that. Tiff TV, can you be added to the review? Yeah. I know you just tipped $5, didn't you? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to say no, dude. But what I will say is that I will get you in the very next review. So consider yourself a priority for the next review, just because we have too many and it's already running super late. So I'm writing your name down, and I promise you I will get you in the next one as a priority. It's just I have to think about bed as well, and I've still got... Oh, we might be able to get you done. We might be able to... we've got 3, 4... maybe. Scribe Go roster reviews 3 times a week. Oh, Aslan. I think I could... no. I couldn't for my sanity and for my viewers' sanity. People... Like, I know you guys seem to be enjoying the roster reviews and stuff like that, but I think if all I did was the roster reviews, you guys would burn out real quick. I can see you've got the investment here to unlock Afra. Not sure if it's a massive, massive thing on your radar. Potentially something to think about. Let's see what your Sana is like. Okay, so you've got the stars. Hondo. You've got all the stars for it. It's just the gear. I know it's just the gear in R5. Probably worth saving off right now. This is definitely more important for you right now, music. Work at every corner? Yeah. Scribe might want to change your title. Roster review closed. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to design a little animated text that I'm going to have over here that says roster reviews closed and roster reviews open when it's open, right? You're too stubborn for death, so I should live long enough. Yep, cool. Good stuff, line. I love this, but Gak and Tribe Talks takes the win. Yeah, me too, buddy. That's what I like. That's the bread and butter. Okay, so let's talk about this then. Let's talk about this. After you've gone ahead and pushed out for Profundity, do you start clearing up what's missing? Do you go for Lord Vader, or do you start pushing for... sorry, you're going for Leviathan. Do you go for Profundity, or do you clean up? It's tough questions. I think this should be your priority. Make sure you farm these shards as soon as possible when they become available, because you don't want to miss Bo-Katan coming back. You've already got Rey. Get your Zori geared. Do it. That's one character that gives you an extra really powerful team in GAC. And of course, I know you're working on unaligned Force users. So Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum is going to fall into that, and that's totally fine. Death Trooper can be useful in your Imperial Trooper team. At this point, you should be helping out your guild with Inquisitors. That's the only other thing I'd recommend. Getting Reva should be a big deal. Should be a big deal. Oh, yeah. No. Completely understand, music. Completely understand, buddy. I'm not saying you need to do it right now, immediately. I know how it is. It's very difficult to constantly relic everything. These are just advices for you to keep in the back of your head about how to build out the roster further going forward. And I know these guys cost a boatload of Kyrotech. Is your guild getting Reva shards? Yeah, we've had some really good accounts today, Randy. We've had some really good accounts today. 3 shards every rope. Okay, so not massive. And your guild is pushing Zepho first. I'm not super mad about that. What I would say is, I think you could probably get into a better guild. And then as soon as I say that, Matthias comes in and saying, hey, do you need a new guild? Alright, so before we move on then, music, is there any other guidance that I can offer you? I'm going to run your mods Oh, crap. I just ran my mods. Every time. Every time. Keep on forgetting you have to hit the ally code command first, otherwise it just does mine. No, I'm drinking a beer. This is Madri. It's a Spanish beer. Let me know, music, if there's anything you want me to take a look at now before we take a look at your mods, and we'll go in. You kind of loyal? That's fair. That's fair. All I would say is your roster is developed enough for a better guild than you're currently in. If you want to stay because, you know, you like your guild and everything like that, then absolutely fine. Just know that it kind of slows down your progress. And I know that progress is not everything in this game. So, it's just an option. It's just an option. Everything's fine. Good, good. So let's take a look at your mods then. It looks like it's run. So here we go. Da 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 da. Boop. All right, so 3.03. Yeah, you could use a little bit mod. I can see there's like a very broad area in your 15 to 25s. This tells me that obviously you farm quite a bit of mods. What you're lacking is that top end push. And that top end push would make a real big difference over here to push those 20s up to 25s. Now, I don't know if that's calibration or if it's just, you know, not rolling the same mods over and over again. Definitely keep working on it because you'd really want to pump this up at least like 1.5 points up to 4.5 minimum. I'd prefer to see something over 5, but keep working on it. Keep working on it, dude. Good roster, though. Good roster. Good stuff. Okay, I need to take a very short break to the toilet, and we've got Randy Watson next. Randy, are you still around? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I'm going for a quick toilet break, and I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. So, Randy is who we're looking for. Oh, yep. Hey, Randy is here. The next contest on Price is Right is Randy Watson. Come on down. Indeed. Like from America, Randy, or the actual guy? Calibration have 500 mods, buying 3 to 4 refreshing material. Yep. Good stuff. Music, you're doing it right. Just takes time. Why are people upgrading all these mods with 0 speed? I mean, those are 5 dots. But hey. Coming to America. They upgraded them when they were at the start. Now they have them for pilots. Have to go to bed? Hey, good night, Matthias. Thank you, Matthias, dude. You were incredibly generous today, dude. Thank you so much, man. That really does mean so much to me. Good night, dude, and I'll speak to you soon, yeah? Randy the Range Trooper. standard behavior. Okay, so Randy is definitely in the chat, so let's go ahead and whip it out for Randy. So after Randy, there's Dank, then there's Shane, okay? We'll get these done, baby. Home, baby. Hee-ha-hoo. Randy Watson is 8.6 million and is in the guild. All is one and one is all. Sounds deep and provocative. Let's whip it out for Randy. Exactly next. Sí, claro. Hombre. Hey, Ace of Spades, thank you so much, bro. I'll see you soon, yeah? No worries, music. No worries, bro. Keep working, dude. Okay, Randy. Tell me a little bit about your roster, what you're working on. We're gonna... I tell you what, dude. I'll get at least 50 in. I'll get at least 50 in. I'll do 50 now, before we get started. Let's do 50. Can I go to sleep now? Is that okay if I just go to sleep? Now 50 more beers. Amazing. The beer fridge definitely does need refilling. Well, when the YouTube payout comes out, I'll be able to refill it. It'll be good. Note to self, never fight a bull-headed sugar streamer in a back alley. I make it a good point line to not go down back alleys. Chat has gotten... He has gotten to mine, and I can't hear currently. Huh? Is this Dank Ideals? No, this should be Randy, right? Randy? Another push-up challenge, I know, right? Oh, okay, here we go. Finishing the last 3 requirements for Leia, then Zori and Malicos. Not sure after that. Okay, cool. Leia, Zori, Malicos. Good. Whew. Definitely do need to hydrate after that. Hey, Jar Jar. Leia, Zori, Malicos. Lord Vader is missing. That's okay. Ships. 8.6 mil. You're doing good. You're doing good. You got the Nego. You got Malev. You got Levy. You got Exec. You're in a really solid position, dude. I'll be honest. This is nice to see. This is nice to see. Yeah, Dank, you're after this one, mate. You're after this one, buddy. Cool. Now, I assume that Resistance are going to be in a solid position. Yeah, it is just Zori. So that makes total sense. Absolutely, definitely. Finish up Leia. Go ahead, get Zori. Online Force users. You said you're working on Malicos. Okay, so you've got them unlocked. Just need some loving. So when you say Malicos, I assume you're going full. So you're going Seer, OG Cal. OG Cal. Ooh, missing a couple of stars there, buddy. So the ideal team is Seer, Malicos, OG Cal, Fulcrum, And then the last doesn't really matter, but usually people use crew. Do it, Randy. Do it. It's a really good team. I have so much fun in 5s killing raid teams with that. So highly recommend it. After that, like I said, your fleet is in good position. You're just missing profundity. You have to think about the choice for yourself next. What would you rather have? Would you rather push for Lord Vader, or would you rather push for profundity? Those are the big benefits to your roster that you're going to make. Now, I know Lord Vader is a massive grind and is not exactly always the most desirable GL, but some of the characters that you gear up for his unlock are valuable. You know? Because you get stuff like Bad Batch. Nothing to sneeze at. You get a little bit more investment in your Galactic Republic. Pick a number, 1 or 2. 1 is gear up Padme, 2 is save resources. Let's actually check out your Galactic Republic. Alright, that Padme is pretty upset. That's a sad May right there. That is a sad May right there. Yeah, the biggest improvements that you'd make to your roster is rounding out. Now, personally, I would say push for profundity. It's going to be a bit of a grind for you, especially with all those stars missing on Adrad. You need to work on these stars regardless. Maybe you have the stars, you're just not investing in it, you know? But there are only so many, like, incremental changes that you can make. The biggest impacts to everybody's roster is GLs and meta capital ships. Those are like the biggest wins that you can get in a roster. Until those are finished, all the other stuff is just fluff. Not in a bad way. It can be very pretty and effective fluff, but it's still fluff. Anyone want to vote? How are the rebel ships? Let's have a look. This doesn't matter for profundity. This doesn't matter for profundity. Only 1 star missing here. That's fine. Dash is at R5. R8 and R6. These are golden. These don't really matter. So that's the other benefit. For the profundity fleet, you don't need a lot. The core is Rebel, Outrider, and Han's Millennium Falcon. You can have the Phantom and the Ghost. But if anything, they're a safety net rather than a requirement. Absolutely, Randy. Yeah. Your setup is amazing. Are you talking to me, Kabir? Thank you. If you're not talking to me, then that's nice of you to say. Let's actually take a look at your Empire ships as well. We've got the Interceptor, but this Inquisitorius needs a little bit of loving. TIE Defender at R5 is perfectly acceptable. This works. This works. No scythe. No scythe. That's why there's no scythe. How are your shards for the scythe? Oh, thank you, Kabir. That's very kind of you to say. I work very hard at trying to get the lighting right. It's takes time. Hey, Zig, thank you so much, buddy, for the resub there. Appreciate you, my dude. The way the counter will see it. Sorry to bother. Peace. What? This way the counter will see it. Oh, right. All good. Thank you, bro. It's an amazing setup. Agreed. Thank you, guys. Next Proven Karens, you'll have 330. Okay, so you're going to have the shards. Unfortunately, the Inquisitorius need a lot of relics. Not a lot of relics, sorry. A lot of Chirotech. This is kind of a big drop. Like, don't get me wrong. For 8.6 mil, your roster is very well developed. You've got a lot of GLs, and you've got good work on your capital ships. Yep, ignore that Empire tag. You've got really solid work here, but obviously at 8.6 mil, you're not going to have everything. Inquisitors to help your guild unlock Reaver to get yourself the Scythe, so give you an extra fleet. to work at countering something like Leviathan really, really helps. It's the little things that change. Absolutely true, Wolf. Absolutely true. All new characters these days are going to be like 400 Kharatech minimum. Unfortunately, like, to unlock Grand Inquisitor, you need a bunch of Inquisitors at Relic 5. To get Reaver, you need them at Relic 7. It's expensive. It's an expensive farm, but it's that team that you should be thinking about once you've finished your big ticket items. Your big ticket items are your GLs, your capital ships, yeah? So, I'd say that's the biggest benefit to your roster. They are a fantastic team. Right now, I don't think you need to worry about Bo-Katan Tandalor. Forget about her. You can get her in a year. Dr. Aphra as well, I don't think it's your priority right now. Bad Batch pushing into Lord Vader, I say you wait until after Profundity and then have a think about that current position. By the time you've finished with Profundity and you've done your extras on unaligned force users and stuff like that, we're probably reaching the time that we're getting an announcement for a new GL. And typically new GLs perform very well. It is going pretty fast with the new raid rewards for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about this roster development. Obviously, you said you're going to work on Zori, didn't you? I think you said work on Zori. Ooh. I mean, I suppose you don't have Lord Vader, so the fact that your Maul isn't geared isn't a massive deal. He can be useful, especially with the current Datacron set, but I don't know if it's worth it in isolation. Nobody wants a Reaver Leecher in big guilds. That's true. And Magus is absolutely right. Reaver, like, I don't know what you're like in your current guild and how they're currently performing, but making your roster attractive to guilds means you can get into better guilds. Having Inquisitors able to get Reaver shards opens a lot of doors. Just like having unaligned force users to unlock Zepho opens a lot of doors. Well, Melk, like, I've had 7-star Reaver for a long time now. We still get... all of our guild has got 7-star, apart from maybe like 2 new players. We still, even with everybody in the guild basically at 7-star, we're still getting 35 to 40 shards every TB. You know? Solar Power, you're not wrong, mate, but I don't think that this roster is in a position for it. The ISC is not there, the GAR is not there, and I don't think that gearing these up with Canderous and stuff like that should be the priority right now. There's not a whole lot of Mando support in the roster right now, and that's a big pivot. That is a big pivot. That's just my take on it. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying doing something like that instead of getting Profundity, probably not in the cards. For me personally. It's about the currency, which is essentially Datacron mats. Yeah. Keep on having a look here. That's already on the works. This is your current thing, right? Finishing off Layer Farm and then its own unaligned force users. Profundity. Yeah. I'd say overall you're in a pretty good position, to be honest. I'd say delay the Lord Vader farm until you're done with Fleet. Then have a think. Think about where you are. It's a well-developed roster for 8.6 mil. Very well-developed roster. You should be getting 45 plus Reaver shards. Our guild absolutely could if we wanted to. But, like you said, we don't prioritize it. But it's not like we don't do any of it. Do you know what I mean? Alright. Okay. Cool. So, unless there's something else, Randy, I'm going to go ahead and just do you a mod depth check. And we are really going to have to wrap this up. We've got 2 left. We've got Dank and we've got Shane. Dank and Shane, are you guys in the chickadee chat? Let me know. Great advice. Not a problem at all, Randy. Hey, Trouble on Demand. How you doing? Yeah, you're. Don't worry, dude. I've got you, Tiff. Don't worry, bro. Okay, so Stuart H. 2.94. Gorilla, did you do a donation, dude? Because these are still all dono subs. Let me go back and check. Sub goal. I apologize, Gorilla. If you did, I'm just having a look here. I'm not seeing it though. Coming through. Ah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Sorry, like there's like 15 plus other people. Okay, so 2.94. Yeah, you could do a little bit of loving on your mods. Just keep working on them, dude. Definitely need to pump that number up. Pump it up, buddy. Had 20 plus do a stream, normally ends 45 minutes ago. Yeah. The stream normally ends at 10:30 and it's nearly 20 to 11. I try. I have the best intentions when I do these things. Have the best intentions when we do these things. All right. Yeah, keep working on your mods, dude. Make sure you're triple refreshing at the min. Yeah. What time does it normally start? My time for starting streaming is usually about 7:30 to 8 p.m. and that's GMT, so UK time. I don't know where in the world you live, Magus. So we've been currently live for 3.5 hours, basically. When do I get an account review? Yeah, allies, there we go. Germany. Oh, so there you go. So you're only, what, an hour ahead? So it'll be 8:30 your time, Magus. GMT right now is 20 past 11, correct? Yeah. But I start these streams at 7:30. Have a chat and then we'll call for codes to do reviews. Exactly right. Exactly right. So Senator Dankerton, that's a great name by the way. I'll give you a 10 out of 10 for naming. Dank, you still in chat, dude? Just double checking. I know you were here earlier. Hey Greg, so in order to get roster reviews, essentially you just put down your ally code and your name down, and I add you to the list of everybody that wants a roster review. Paid for roster reviews get bumped up to the top, but there's a finite number of reviews I can get through. So today, for example, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're working on our 10th. You're here ish. Dank getting 1 billion roster reviews a week. 7 mil. Erodium 2. Got the Profundity rocking, nearly at 7-star. The Saw lead? Chirrut Kron. Okay, I was like, what is with the Saw lead? Year and a half in. Holy wait, year and a half in? Probably on the toilet. Hey, Swigger Gameplay, the roster reviews are closed now, dude. I'm sorry, bud. Because I should have finished the stream nearly an hour ago now. A year and a half in, and you're 7 mil. Holy moly. Well, hello there, good sir. Hello there. All right. So, we've got triple GLs working out here. Good, Shane, you're up next after this one, dude, yeah? That is full on pay to win? I mean, it's a lot of roster development in a short amount of time. Oh no, dude, I've seen that Chirrut Kron go crazy. I know, dude. I'm sorry, man. Peace out, Rock, dude. Thanks for coming to the stream. Big love, my man. I found what I like and make it work. Dude, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So what are you working on at the minute? What advice do you want? Trying to improve your Night Sisters. Could you show me yours so I know how to mod? Death's Helm? Get out of here, boy. Get out of here, Death's Helm. You're working on Leia, JMLS, Slacker? Yeah, but you've got JMLS and you've got Slacker. I'm confused. Oh, you're filling holes. Right, okay, fine. Yep. Yeah. All good. Okay, cool. When I think scribe, I think Night Sisters. Yeah, you used to think Slacker, but those were the old days. There was a brief window where you were all thinking Afra, but now it's all about the Night Sister love. Okay, so let's take a look at the Jedi then. If you say you're filling holes for Jedi, good thing is you've got Jedi Knight Cal. Got Jedi Knight Cal, Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan. Could do with a couple more relic levels on the old Jedi Knight Revan there. But these three, well, I mean, JML plus these three is cool. Hermit Yoda is a 5th. Amazing. Just double checking that was 5 people. That's fine. That's essentially the best JML out. I mean, having gas in there does help, but that's in a good position, right? So you said Leia as well, right? So let's take a look at Rebels. Oops. Yeah, my Afro is good, bro. The Kyle Katarn army. Nothing wrong with that. It's good. Saw Gerrera army. I didn't even realize he had an army. Going for Jabba next. Good. I like it. What on earth is Saw's army? I don't even know. Is it a leadership army? I mean, I'm sure that'll pay off for you. It's actually decent. Good to know, Wolf. I'd left mine at Gear 12. I had no interest in him. That is the pilot, man. You have got the pilot. Your Bodhi is the pilot. I mean, this is... Plagueis, you are on the list, dude, but unfortunately I'm only doing Shane's next, then we're closing them out for the evening so I can get some sleep. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll have to get you in the next stream. Saw-Me is decent. The best pilot in the game. I mean, as far as pilots without a ship go, he's really good. He's really good. Sorry, I'm getting very tired now. Han Solo. Han Solo is Jabba, not Leia. So let's actually go Rebel Fighters instead. Rebel Fighters. So Captain Rex and Captain Drogon. You're working slowly on these and that's absolutely fine. We already spoke about your other character. That Bodhi's the best in Swig. Sora's actually nuts. Most of your holds last season. That's good business, man. That's good business. Just double checking here. Getting back over there. Year and a half in. Yep. Slacker. Okay. So, I mean, there's very little outside of... Unless you're thinking with Slacker about how to use him in other teams, outside of the actual primary farms, I don't feel like there's much value in additional investment inside the First Order. Typically speaking, a lot of people are running Slacker with the likes of Watt, or even, you know, to a certain extent, Stacker and Zombie and things like Armorer. So have a look and think about, I mean, what doesn't need... Ooh, wow, hold up. What doesn't need a whole lot of investment in order to work? But I'm seeing that there's, like, not a whole much here at all. I'm guessing this is hard for you because you've obviously only been playing the game for a year and a half, so getting access to Watt shards is probably quite difficult. Having a relic Watt means you'll be able to use Datacrons in that team, and that really is kind of pivotal for Slacker in particular. If you're going in with Slacker and you're taking Watt, maybe you're taking, like I said, stuff like Armorer as well. That's going to be easier with Bane coming into the game. But again, not real massive investments in Armorer. I'd recommend that still over more investment in the First Order as a faction. Because I honestly don't feel like they offer that much. And I don't think that is the priority for your roster right now. You went from Hoth to Roach. So yeah, you completely skipped out Geo. You're free to play a year and a half in at 2 mil, it makes a difference, right? It makes a difference, especially with these Lightspeed bundles. They make a huge difference. Okay, so that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Your JML team is pretty much rounded out. You know, maybe a couple more relics level on Revan, but otherwise, totally fine. For Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, unless you're thinking about the finalizer fleet, I wouldn't necessarily invest more in First Order. Think more about the ancillary benefits that you can get to the team. You know, we're talking about things like crew at best, but he's still at R7, he'll be fine. Separatists for Wat Tambor, Armorer, those are the areas that really add value. Love the fact that at this GP range, you've got Inquisitors sorted. Grand Inquisitors, so you're probably working on Reaver. You've got Taron Malicos, which means I'm hoping you've got some loving in your unaligned Force users. Okay, so it needs a little bit of work, but otherwise, you know, not terrible. We can see Seer Junda over here. R5 on Cal Kestis. R7 Cal Kestis? No, probably not actually, because you could just use Jedi Knight Cal to R7 for the Zephyr mission. But Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum is an absolute mainstay for that. Hey, hasta luego, Nex. Hasta pronto, ¿vale? Buenas noches. So, yeah. Yeah, online Force users, good work. Keep pushing on them. Make sure you get that Fulcrum geared up. Yeah, exactly, Dank. For sure. Disfrutas las noches. Okay, let me double check your fleet again. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here. Okay, love it that you got the Profundity and the Exec, even though they're not at 7 stars. Profundity at 7 stars is fine and everything. Like, if it was the other way around, it'd probably be better. If your Exec was pushing 7 and the Profundity was chilling at 4. But not the biggest deal in the world. Keep focusing on those two, get those built up, and slowly be pushing additional stars into stuff like Negotiator. You said you're working on Jabba as the next GL farm, and I think that's probably for the best. No, didn't you say layers? Yeah, working on layers. Jabba can come after Leia, and I think that makes sense because Leia gives you the benefit of performing better inside the raid. That translates into more and more raid currency to help build out your roster faster. Then think about working on Jabba. Alright, let's go bottom up. None of this really matters to you right now. None of these characters are important to your roster right now. I mean, Nisa is obviously for Leia. Dark Trooper would be really nice for Imperial Troopers. You've already got Executor. I think you've already got C as well. No, you don't have C. Okay, that can... You do have Executor. You don't have C. You're probably quite close to C. You've got Slacker already. So for C, you'll need Colonel Stark and Veers at R7. You've already got Palpatine at R7. You've got Crew. You're probably not too far from C, truth be told, my friend. Obviously, there'll be other Sith, like Dooku and Maul, and Sidious, that are not ideal characters to have. Is Marauder one? I think Marauder might be one as well. Something to consider. You're not massively far from C. Typically speaking, if you've already got Executor, it's usually an easy segue. I can see there's a distinct lack of Sith Empire as well here. Like, the Revan farms are super important, but I think you can probably safely ignore the Revan farms here. If you're whaling, and you must be whaling quite heavily for a 7 mil account at a year and a half in, I would say make sure you keep that focus on the GLs. So Leia and Jabba would be real solid. Leia and Jabba, real solid. That would put you up to 5 GLs. You'd be an easy dip into C after you finish those two. You've already got JML. You could work on JMK. I'd prioritize JMK over Lord Vader, but keep them towards the end of this farm, right? Okay, let's keep on looking then. But other than that, you've got quite a lot. Like, your Omicrons are in the right places. We're seeing Darth Treya, we're seeing Starkiller, seeing Dash Rendar. Like, these are all good Omis. I mean, the Kyle Katarn one I don't really have much exposure to, but hey, if you care about TB, it's going to work. Vandor Chewie is up there. You got Savage, you got Wampa. Maybe a couple more relic levels thrown on characters like Wampa would be good. The Hera. I see the Hera on me. How's the rest of your Phoenix looking? I mean, this will be transformational when you get Captain Rex. But you're doing that for Leia anyway. Once you get Rex up there in the relic levels, this team is going to be a whole different beast. Whole different beast. You unlock exec last unlock. What, this month? So you're doing good then. You're doing good. Free-to-play was once a weird place before Lightspeed bundles. Now it's dead. Free-to-play is dead. They need to create an event or quest that lets new players to relic teams fast. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. The Lightspeed bundles are supposed to be that, right? The Lightspeed bundles are supposed to be that sort of entryway because, yeah, maybe it's not free to play, but $10 is a lot more viable than like $100 for half a character. With my character as well, I have a lot of C pieces knocked out already. Yeah, it tends to happen. C is the easiest GL to unlock. Savage Opress. Yeah, you've got the right investments where it counts. Right investments where it counts. Just keep pushing along the path that you're going on, mate. I would definitely make sure, after Leia, probably get Jabba. You're continue working still on Profundity and Executor, and that's good. I think you can leave off on Leviathan. I don't think that offers you the value until after you've unlocked Jabba. Then you've got to make that choice. Is it going to be JMK? Lord Vader, you can probably push back. Is it going to be JMK or is it going to be into something like Leviathan? Both of them have their merits. All right. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up right now. Is there anything else that you want me to look at, Dank? Anything else you want advice on? Again, these characters down here, like your Wat Tambors, your Armorers, consider those as part of developing out that roster. Galactic Republic, potentially to develop out as part of your negotiator fleet, but nothing more. Because you'll find it so much easier to catch up on those B tier teams, you know, stuff like your Gas and your Jedi Revan and Darth Revan and all that sort of business. All those will seem like a complete breeze once you've unlocked your GLs. So that's just my take on it. Your quest is to find your wallet. I mean, that's the first thing I do when I get up in the morning. I'm like, where's my wallet? Where's my phone? Where's my keys? These are the key part of my life. Scribble, just no missing the best Ewoks on stream on the worst accounts. Hey man, we've seen some pretty good Ewoks. Some full Relic 9 Ewoks. We've seen that business. Wallet review. Wallet review. Yep, it's a wallet. It's got no money. It's got a friend of mine. His card is a director of an insurance company. I've got a receipt for where I spent way too much money on a table. It's a pretty sad wallet. It's a pretty sad wallet. All right, we're going to run your mods then, my friend, and then we're getting on to the final roster review of the night. I apologize to those people that I didn't manage to get round to. I'm very, very sorry about that. But we'll hopefully try and get you in next week, guys. So, dank-eyed eels. Let's check out the old Moderoos. Generally speaking, I think this is the third whale that we've had in the roster reviews. We've said them before, but generally speaking, they tend to accelerate faster on their mods than they do on their roster, than they do their mods. So let's have a look. Speed check. Oh, you want a speed check? What, particular characters, particular teams, or you just want to see the speed order? Yeah, the hot utility, you definitely need to work on these mods. I know, I appreciate. Younger account, takes a while to get these mods rolling. But you've got a couple of 25 pluses, you've got a couple going up there. Just keep on working on it, dude. I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos already about how to farm and how to slice and how to roll and calibrate mods and all that business. Just make sure that you don't miss days. Make sure you're constantly checking that mod store for potential mods that you can buy. Roll them up. Hopefully get some more speed. Next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. That is usually when we do roster reviews, yeah. I feel like that gives enough time for fresh faces to come in. Fresh faces, fresh mods, fresh rosters. Yeah, I'll quite happily just quickly mod this by speed. And obviously we'll go by fastest characters here. Why on earth is Bodhi your fastest? This is particularly to do with your particular counter, right? 329 speed on Bodhi Rook. All right then. All right then. Now I'm quite happy with like this order in general is relatively good. Res Hero, especially if you've got Zori and that sort of business, does make a difference. But yeah, see, the drop-off is quite stark. And I understand it's because the count is younger, right? But you just need to make sure that you constantly farming those speed mods. Because your roster is going to grow at a rapid pace. And the last thing that you want is to have all of the roster and none of the mods to work with it, you know? Because it'll be upsetting for you. It'll be depressing for you. But like, I've got all these teams, but they just don't work because I can't get them to the right speeds. I can't get them to the right offense thresholds. All this sort of business. So keep working on them. Great roster, though. Great roster. Well done. All right. Shane Kairola. Our final roster review of the evening. Give me a little bit of context to your roster and what you want from me. What do you want from me? I need to know. Thank you, Dank. Thank you, Dank, buddy. I hope it was at least a little bit useful, buddy. Or I've just the account name is it's something. Shall I just call you Sack, or I apologize. I'll wait. I'll wait for Carolo here to sound off. Shane, fresh everything. You get a fresh. You get a fresh. Everyone gets a fresh. Have a free to. I have free to play accounts that I found that just getting counters to the Lightspeed bundle get you on par. Yeah, that's fair. Wallet review. Relic my wallet, Revan. Yeah, one day. Just waiting for Shane to sound off here in chat. What the hell? Oh, my phone just died. Whoopsie. Do 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 do. Just checking in here, checking in. Couple of minutes. Not seeing Shane here. Not seeing Shane here. I swear he was here earlier. I swear he was here when we were looking at Dank's account. Yeah, he was here earlier. But not sounding off in the chat right now. Poor nutsack indeed. Poor nutsack. Alright. I'm going to give it one more minute. And then I'm going to have to call it, guys. Because I am really tired. I've been working all day. Literally all day. Since I got up this morning. I've had about 45 minutes off. Today. To eat food with Mrs. Scribble. She's so good to me. She's a wonderful person. Alright. If we're going to have to push back on Shane's roster review, I'm very sorry. If Shane is in our Discord, we'll have to make sure to line him up for next time. Just holding on until it turns over to the new minute. At 22, if Shane doesn't respond, then we're going to move on. And I'll have to raid you guys elsewhere. But it's been great fun. Had a really good stream. Thanks, Unstoppable. Alright, guys. We're going to call it here. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful, wonderful stream. It has really been incredible today, guys. Blown away by your kindness and generosity. I'm going to be live again tomorrow. It's going to be back to GAC, baby. 3v3. We're going to get our asses kicked. I can't wait. So I will see you all then. Peace out, guys. Big love.